Hello, 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 everybody. We're going to be doing some farming. If you couldn't already tell, we are going to do some farming here on the Fillsbrunn map. Farming Simulator, number 19 on the PS4. And, yeah, we've done a little since the last time we've played. So we'll get caught up and check what we've been doing here and where we're at. Let me just bring up my chat, of course. Got that. Maybe some people will join and farm along with us. I don't know. But what we got here, you can see we're up to 795 grand. I don't know, in the last week or so, I have done a little bit of work. Mostly, I've just farmed this piece of land I got, 18, 19, and 20 here on the map. Just farmed it a few times, and harvested it and sold it, just to raise some cash. Start piling up our bank account. And we can show that right here, of course. We can go to our budget. And I think the last time we played on a stream was probably on, let's see, where it says Friday there. We bought a bunch of new vehicles. I think that's when we bought our harvester and sold our old harvester. So that day we were negative 141,000. And then on a Saturday, Sunday game, that's probably when I played offline. I, harvested a couple more times, did a couple of contracts, and brought in some cash. And then, of course, where it says today in game, we did a harvest and some contracts already as well. So we're just going to keep that going. All right, so are we doing a contract? I don't even remember where I left off last time. It does not look like we're on a contract currently. Let's check our map, which is what we always want to do. We are growing soybeans on 18, 19, and 20 that I've plowed into one big field, of course. And let me see. I don't want to cycle through all those, do I? No. I want to... Nope, wrong button. I want to use that button. See what the status is. The field is growing. Okay, not ready to harvest. Just started it. What up, JW Undiscovered? And we will have to fertilize it a little bit, which is fine. We can live with that. So I think we just got to wait for that to happen, or we just got to increase the speed for it to grow. But in the meantime, we will check. You're playing Xbox multiplayer with your nephew? That's awesome, JW. Heck yeah. Hopefully that's going well. Hopefully you're able to use a controller and get used to that. I gotta check some contracts here. I mean, trying to figure this out, and I'm sure we could run the math and time it, but is it better for me to run these contracts to make money while waiting for my field to grow, or is it more time efficient, dollars per minute wise, just to speed up time and just focus on my own harvest? I don't really know. I don't really know. Now, if it's a good harvesting contract, I like that because I get some of the harvest, and those just seem to pay well. But all these fertilizing jobs, I mean, this one here, it says it'll pay me $7,500. After I rent the equipment and you pay for the fertilizer, maybe I'll get $4,000 out of it, maybe 5 if I'm lucky. So it's not a ton of money. Cody Perez, want to play multiplayer on Farm Sim? I don't. I'm just kind of playing solo here, Cody, but I do appreciate that. I do not. Going pretty well, letting him control everything. There you go. You can just be the farmhand. Have him boss you around. I don't want to harvest cotton. There's really no real big dollar contracts right now. It's just a bunch of fertilizing jobs, which, I mean, I do like those too. Now, I appreciate it, Cody. Now, I've just got this one set up and haven't really done much of the multiplayer, but appreciate that. What's up, Gringo? OG22 in the house, in the hizay, as the people might say. There's really nothing I want to... There's like one harvesting job that's really just not that worth it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one of these fertilizing jobs. Let's see the field numbers. And just work on it while I'm speeding up time to let my... I'll kind of split the difference there and do some of both there. What's up, buyer boys? the hell's going on? So that was field 22. We could do that fertilizing job. There was another fertilizing job on this one here. No, it's a harvesting. This one pays 8 grand on field 13. Let's do that one. And are we going to rent the equipment? No, we're not going to rent the equipment because we have fertilizer that we could just use on our own. So let's just accept the contract for field 13. And at the same time, I'm also going to bump our time up to 30 times. Now, this is probably the wrong thing to do because once my field starts to grow, I'm going to want this piece of equipment to start fertilizing my own fields, but let's head off to field number 13 to do some fertilizing. Remember I was talking to you about Dansko typesets? Talking to me or talking to JW about it? Kittle was lurking during RFT, I assume. Don't want to... No, actually I wasn't watching it at all. I wasn't even watching it at all. Didn't get to watch it at all today. Why, did he just end or something right when I started? If so, I mean, I guess it's about that time, you know. I mean, I wasn't watching it all, though. I figured he would have been over by now, actually, and that I would be, like, cutting right in when JW's starting if he was going to do a stream, but I wasn't sure he was going to do it anyway. So that's just me basically saying I didn't look and I didn't care. I do what I want. No, actually, I just got, I had my dinner a little while ago. Took care of a couple things after that, and I sat down. I'm like, I'm gonna do some farming. New line's like, oh snap. No, if I had planned to be done right when RFT was done, I would have planned that a little bit better and been on my computer and let everybody know I'm gonna be doing some farming, so I could have 9 people in here instead of 7 people, you know. New line, I need to check if I sent you money for the Wheatie bag, right? Yeah, no rush on that, New line. No rush. I haven't been keeping track of who's sent it yet or not, because I know some people have been sending it in. Some people have told me they're going to wait a few days, so I figured I'm just going to, you know, go through that and check off who's paid and who owes still in another day or two. Instead of having to, you know, open up my PayPal and figure it out every time I get a payment, you know. Need to do another StreamYard? Yeah, we could do that for sure, JW. Heck yeah. Can you stream in the StreamYard from Xbox though? Like, I wonder if they have a share play or like remote play thing like PlayStation does. Found a brand new one in the wrapper for 12 bucks. You should get the Dansko 7070 if you can get one for 12 bucks for sure. JW says if anybody backs out. Yeah, there's one person in the break that's in Canada, and we were going back and forth in email just trying to confirm how much shipping cost is going to be. So, but I told the person several times, look, if the shipping's just too much for you, you know, I'm not going to hold you to being part of this. You can back out. I'm sure there'll be another that would take the spot in a heartbeat, but I think so far they're going to pay the shipping costs, so... It's just tough, because when you think about what 500 wheat cents weighs, it's right around 4 pounds. Maybe just a hair under 4 pounds. And then when you talk about the packaging, and then when you talk about the 2 albums, the Whitman folders we include, it's probably going to be just over 4 pounds. Now, if you ship in a flat rate small box, which we couldn't do because the albums wouldn't fit in it, so we'd have to go into like a flat rate envelope, like a padded mailer would probably work for everything. There's an international limit of 4 pounds on that. You can't go more than 4 pounds. So, to ship that way to Canada, I'd have to, like, take some of the coins out or not do the albums. But if you go medium flat, so that's about 30 bucks to get to Canada. But if you go medium flat rate where everything fits and you can go up to 20 pounds, then it's about 50 bucks to Canada. So, who knows? Oh, no, JW, I wouldn't give it to you anyway. I'd just probably call up someone like Sheldon or something. Say, hey, Sheldon, the spot became available. You want it? Even though he didn't bid on a spot? No, I wouldn't do that. JW would be next in line because he was, he outed himself as the 20th highest bid, I guess we could call it. So, gonna want to see what I said. What did you say there? Oh, yeah, the 7070 album. Yep, I saw that. Ben Box Breaks is in the house. Have to use another service, then have to stream the Switch. Oh, jeez. That sounds fun, JW. think I did paying company bookkeeper. Well, believe me, I'll let you know next week if it's not taken care of, so we'll figure that out. What do we got going? Fill up the board. What's going on? Bend box breaks. What's going on? JW's always out and people, says Clever. Well, hey, you know what? I was always told, don't ask, don't tell. And that's at least what the military people have always said. Don't ask, don't tell, Clever. So, simmer down now. Alright, so what do we got going on? Has my own field started to grow yet? No, it hasn't. So we do have time increasing at 30 times normal rate to try to get it up there. Try to get this field to grow so we can then fertilize our beans. Gotta fertilize them beans. Spent about an hour researching via YouTube how to stream from Xbox to YouTube, and yeah. I mean, it's not. I mean, I guess from PlayStation it's pretty easy just because you can hit the share button and go right into PlayStation, right into YouTube like I'm doing right now. But if you want to go through your computer, then it's a little more of an effort, I guess. Not feeling blue at all. That sucks, Fire Boys. No, the problem is I probably gave too many people moderator powers on this channel. I might have to get Clever's wrench taken back here. Really. But I probably won't do that right now, because if I did it right now during the middle of the stream, he'd probably start crying, and then 3 minutes later, Lady Kid Nichols would be on here saying what the hell's going on, and I just really don't need any drama. Still too early in the evening for that, so maybe we'll just do that later. Don't start something you don't... Is that what we talk? Is that what we say, New Line? So, see, I didn't watch Rob at all tonight. I was just, you know, chilling, taking care of some other stuff, just being lazy too, and then so hopefully you found a bunch of silver, and hopefully you guys won a bunch of free shit. You will throw a fucking fit. I'm sure you will, Clever. Exactly. So that's why when I do take your wrench away, it'll be done, you know, in the middle of the night when no one's looking, and you won't even notice it until like halfway through the next stream when you look and say, oh wait, my name's not in blue, what happened? I'm like, oh, I don't know, maybe YouTube did it, I don't know. So that's probably how that will go down. FYI. Okay, this field is this is a quick contract to do. That's what is nice about these fertilizing jobs. They're just so quick, so easy. Field 16 just came up for 9400. Might go right and do that. It's right around the corner. Well, not really, but don't even try in front. Oh, shit. So finish this contract. You're a cuddler if you need some support, Clever. Very cool. Craig Durbin, what is going on? Just doing a little farming. YouTube now mandates no more than 5 mods. Well, I don't know. I haven't kept up with all the latest creator newsletters that they send us, content creators. So maybe that's in there. I haven't read that yet. So sorry, Clever. And it goes kind of in order of when you made people mods. So Clever's probably not in good position there. Alright, so we just collect 8 grand right there. Nice. And I think we're going to go jump right into field 16. We'll just accept that. I got to figure out where field 16 is. It's probably far away. Yeah, it's all the way over there. That's fine. I think we might want to slow down. No, we'll just keep time speeding through. No, we're not going to keep time speeding through because now my damn field's ready to fertilize. And I'm on a contract. But you know what? That's fine too. That's fine too. We're going to go ahead, put time back to normal time scale. Oh no, that's what I can tell him. Horrible taking it. Yeah. No, I'll just tell both of them they're losing their wrench unless I get like $100,000 of points in Big Mill's Ghetto Casino on Discord, because I go in there and I try to do all the stuff I see Lady Kid Nichols typing in there, and I don't know, she gets like millions of dollars in there, and they always tell me I'm broke and I can't play the game, so I just don't know how to do it, but I figure she does, so maybe I'll just make them pay up through the casino. Alright, so I'm just going to fertilize my own field first, and then I'll go worry about the contract field. How about that? Is that the right way to do this? I don't know. I don't care. It's weird 30 already? Nah, never. Never. Gonna go to Kittle Court? Well, I took Gringo's mod away the other day. Actually, I timed him out. No, I didn't even time him out. I hit him from the channel. So be careful, Clever. Be careful. Dude, it's because she keeps robbing me. Yeah, it's bullshit, Clever, because then I go to try to rob her, and it says, oh, she has a padlock on her money. It's like, well, you don't screw this. And then I just do the kitty picture thing. That's about all I know how to do in there, and then I leave. And the only reason I keep going back there to try again is because I'll open up my phone and I'll see I got like 8 tags from her robbing me in the Discord, so I open it up just to see what the hell I'm getting tagged about so many times, and I try to rob back, and it says, no, she has a padlock. Well, you know what? That's bullshit. Good times. Lady Kid Nipples, what kind of sniffing name? Well, she has... I think she titled one of her streams that one time. Probably by accident, but we can say no. We can say no. Gringo's collecting tears. What? Yeah, he was. Well, it was crazy because it didn't give it to him right away either. It like waited like a half hour or so. YouTube just doesn't do it instantly anymore all the time. How are you, right meow? Well, right meow, I'm just chilling. Doing a little farming, chatting with some peeps. Oh, Clever did that, okay. Taylor Swift? Yeah, wouldn't have known that until you just said that. I couldn't even name one Taylor Swift song if you asked me to, probably. Like, even like if I had really tried, I don't think I could name one without like Googling it or something. What's up, HDX Green? Sup? Missed like the last 5 streams. Well, what's going on, man? Nah, I haven't been streaming that much. I don't think you missed that many. What did we stream last time? Call of Duty? Tomorrow we're probably gonna stream... Are we gonna stream tomorrow? Maybe. I think tomorrow Fall Guys Season 2 starts. So we might stream Fall Guys. Just to try out the new season. And then Friday on my coin channel we got our Glendale Coin Club meeting. And if anybody has show and tell for our meeting, feel free to email me any of your show and tell that you want to be shown during our meeting. Happy to do that. Saturday is supposed to be doing my 2,500 sub giveaway on Kittle Coins and my 250 sub giveaway on this channel, Kittle Got Game. And also SoCal Box Breaks 1,000 sub. We're supposed to do that live on Saturday sometime, but SoCal Box Break sends me a text saying, well, can we not do that Saturday because he's got, I don't know, just some bullshit, you know, of course. So I got to get in touch with him just to see when we're really going to do it, but probably Saturday. I'm not going to let him get out of it that easily. Something about him having to get like the electric worked on, and he might not have power, but it's like, well, okay, wah, you know, we'll get it done. But so there's a chance we might not do that until Sunday, so maybe everybody will get an extra day to get in on the giveaways. Boo-hoo, right? But like, they can't be working on your electric all 24 hours of the day on Saturday, right? So I think we'll figure it out. Gringo check casino. Uh-oh. What, are you robbing all my stuff again? Am I getting Discord messages there? Yeah, please rob, please rob. Yeah, I'm just getting Discord messages popping up. Hey, thanks for subscribing, HDX Green. Appreciate that. 2 Call of Duties and a South Park. I do need to do that last South Park stream as well. It'll be a quick one, I think. Well, I hope it will be, because all we got left to do... I thought we were done, but then we remembered we didn't fight Morgan Freeman. Apparently I looked it up, and there's a trophy if you defeat Morgan Freeman. It's like a hidden boss battle, and supposedly like the hardest fight in the whole game. So I don't even know if we'll be able to do it, but we'll try to beat Morgan Freeman, I guess. That's what we gotta do, which maybe it'll take 5 minutes, maybe it'll take an hour, I don't know. And then Alfred and Onabushu want me to hunt down the rest of the member berries in South Park, even though there's no achievement or trophy for doing so, but they think that's important. So maybe we'll do that. A lot of subs, my favorite. Don't know any Taylor Swift, maybe 1 or 2. I mean, I'm not like a total shut-in, and like I'd never like do it. I mean, I've probably heard them on the radio or on Sirius Satellite, you know, but would I be able to name a song? No. Like, if I heard one of the more popular ones pop on the radio, would I know that that's probably Taylor Swift? I don't know. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. He said duty. Duty. Yeah, Call of Duty. Senior round, started to worry. Nah, I just haven't been on people's, like, streams that much. Just, I don't know. Like spicy Italian subs. Like Super Scribbles. I don't know what Super Scribbles is. What's up, Big Dave? New lines of Swifty. Is that what they call Taylor Swift, Swift fans? I don't know. T Swizzle. She's like those Dixie chicks, annoying. What's up, Don Barry? We were just talking about you. We were just talking about you, actually. Maybe you were listening in and lurking, but yeah, we were just talking about you. I think Craig means through his binoculars? Oh, okay, maybe that's right. There you go. Talk some more. Well, if you weren't listening, we were just talking about upcoming plans for the rest of the week, and I said tomorrow on this channel we might start Season 2 of Fall Guys, which I think debuts tomorrow. It might even debut late this night. I don't know when it really comes out. I haven't been following it. But I think it's tomorrow is when it comes out. And then Friday we got our Coin Club meeting, and then Saturday we're supposed to be doing our big giveaway live. Me, 250 subs and 2,500 subs on my 2 channels, and you, your 1,000 subs. And then I told the audience here that you texted me some bullshit, like you might not be able to do it on Saturday because of some bullshit, but... So I don't know when we're really going to do that, but we'll figure that out. Fun coins, talk some more. Not nice to stalk ladies with rifles. Well, I guess it depends on the ladies. I don't know. Fun coins. So Don, are we not doing it on Saturday? I know you said you got your electric guy coming, but what about earlier in the morning before he comes, or late in the day? I mean, there's a lot of hours on Saturday. You tell me. I'd rather not, like, have told everybody we're going to do it sometime Saturday and then not do it Saturday. I mean, if we have to do it Sunday, we have to do it Sunday or whatever, but... Do I have a relative that plays for the 49ers? There's a Kittle on it. You mean George Kittle? My cousin? Well, maybe he's a cousin. I don't know. I guess depends on, you know, some people think we're all brothers, you know? But no, I mean, there's not a direct relation that I'm aware of. I believe he originally comes from Wisconsin, and that's where a lot of my family is from. The Kittle family originally came over in the 1600s or so and settled in the Albany, New York area, and then in the early 1800s a lot of them went to Wisconsin, and then my grandpa moved from Wisconsin down into Illinois, and that's why I was from Illinois. But I'm sure there's probably some relation, but none that I've actually directly chased and know about. And if I sent him a text or something, or what do you do? Send him like an Instagram message these days? He wouldn't know who the hell I am, so I guess maybe we're related. Maybe. Probably. Maybe Saturday evening or early morning. Yeah, that's what I figure. I mean, it's not going to be very long. It depends on how many, like, I mean, we're giving away the big coins, and we said maybe we could do a couple in-stream giveaways, but we really don't even have to do that. But I'm sure we can give away a couple things real quick, but I don't even think it's going to be an hour long, you know? We're just going to give some shit away and say, have a great weekend, peeps. Pissed you're going to miss the Coin Club meeting. Well, I mean, it's going to be up there forever afterwards, so unless we delete it for some reason. So you can always watch it later. You just won't have a chance to win the free shit, the free giveaways. And I guess you can't buy stuff in the auction. So I heard you may be buying a large hoard of slab silver dollars. Well, yeah, I do got a lead on a hoard of slab silver dollars. And I haven't had a chance to look at them yet, but I've been told a price. But the person who's trying to sell them to me just tells me a price and doesn't tell me any details about them, like what I'm buying. Like, I mean, I got a quantity of slabs, or like, are they all in NGCs? Are they all peace dollars? Are they all PCGS? Do the coins look nice? Are they all shit? Am I getting a good deal? I mean, I didn't get any really other details about it. All I was told is like, hey, there's this many dollars and here's how much you owe. I'm like, well, pump the brakes just a bit. Do we get any more details on this, or do I just need to show up with some cash? And so yeah, so I think we might be doing that. So, and if I get a bunch of slab silver dollars, I don't know if there's anybody here on the YouTubes that is even interested in buying any of those anymore, but maybe we'll do an auction. Can always watch it back. Sunday, everybody's watching football. Nobody watches football anymore. They're too damn political, and they're all kneeling and doing separate national anthems. Nobody watches that anymore, do they? Oh, no, wait, that's basketball. Oh, wait, and that's football, too. But that's true, but... Now, half the times I want to watch football, like my team, I like the Chicago Bears, and they're not even on TV here anyway, because I'm in California, and they're always showing the damn Chargers or the Rams or something like that. Very rarely show the... But tomorrow the Bears play, so I think that they should be on TV here, because there's probably not too many games on Thursday, so they should be on. Let's see, before I get going, so... Like an hour max would be good. Yeah, definitely. Like a true trooper, watch the South Park stream all the way. Did you like South Park there, Craig? That sweet, sweet auction action. You like that. Gringo likes when I try to do an auctioneer voice, too. He told me I need to work on my auction call. Maybe even take an online course or something. Even varieties, no Ikes, completely... Even ANAX ones, so you're going to make me pay up big Kittle cash for ANAX dollars that no one's going to buy? Oh, jeez. Yeah, baseball, too. Got enough debt. Kittle has too much stuff. Well, that's the thing. I mean, I know, with silver going down, you know, 5, 10, whatever bucks it's gone. Not like $5 or so since not too long ago. I don't know if I can, you know, pay as much as I would have paid a couple of weeks ago on them, so hopefully the prices are good, but we'd have to discuss that a little bit, I think, before I just say, yeah, I'm 100% in, I'll be there tomorrow with the cash, you know, so we'll see. But Gray Sheet don't mean shit to me, Don, because I can look at Gray Sheet, but the numbers I got to look at is the wholesale numbers where there's wholesalers I can call up and get, you know, if it's just a bunch of MS63 Morgans, there's going rates for those, and Gray Sheet's just... You know how it works. So, but if you tell me it's a good deal, then we'll probably do it. But if you're telling me I got to come there Friday to get them, Friday's our Coin Club meeting, so that makes things a little tougher. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let me know what we got to do. What else we got there? Just wondering. Now, on a serious moment, you're a lawyer. Can I get you? Can I get you out of here? What are you talking about, Big Dave? I don't know if I'm that kind of lawyer. NFL head office is eating. Well, Gold drop today too. Think it is. Already have. No, bring it tomorrow. Oh, jeez. Oh boy. Now is the you said I also had, you had like some CCs or whatever that I got to get too. Is that all part of this, or is that separate that I owe you guys for? Let me know on that. Gold dropped a little. Yeah, I was looking, Craig. I think it was yesterday or whatever, and I thought gold was up, and then I looked today, and it's like back under 1900 again. That sucks. What am I trying to figure out here? I'm trying to look at my map. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do too many things at once because I want to see if this field has been fertilized, because I know the worker usually misses some spots, like right there for some reason, and right there. So we'll go fill those in. 85 and the 78 cc are part of it. Cool. Don't have to buy it. Well, I mean, I don't really need to see them all done. I trust you that they're fine and all, but it just kind of, you know, at some point I'd like to know, like, what I'm paying for them. Wait, where am I going? Wrong field. Okay. I'd like to know if I'm paying, like, 50 bucks for each 63, or 45, or 65, or 38, or 68. I mean, I gotta know, like, some numbers so I know what I have to sell this shit for eventually. Kinda, I don't know. And so I know how good of a deal I'm really getting. You know how that works. I missed a little spot right there. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. There we go. You're paying cash or check? It don't really matter a ton for me. I mean, cash is actually a little bit easier. If you guys like cash. Since I get that big 63s are a good deal. Well, yeah, that's the problem though. Hopefully it's not a ton of 63s, because 63s are absolute shit, because you can get a 64 for like $5 more. You know? So who the hell wants to buy a bunch of 63s when you can get a 64 for a few dollars more? That's kind of what I'm thinking. So hopefully it's not tons of 63s. I mean, if it is, I mean, I'm sure we'll be able to sell them, but there's not any money to be made on it. That's kind of what I'm thinking. No, you said you wanted to know what you're paying. Dong? You said, I don't know. Maybe I missed something there. No, I'm not going to pay in dong. It isn't a huge amount of 60. Good, okay. Yeah, because I see those come up every now and then, like on some of the Facebook groups I'm in. Like people, hey, I got all these and it's a good deal. And you know what? It kind of is a good deal, but it's like, you know what? I just don't think there's any money to be made. Like, if I got like, I saw someone the other day selling a box of 20, and they were all MS63s, and it was pretty cheap, but it's like, I don't want those. Because if I know I can get 64s for barely any premium over that, so do the buyers out there. So if they're not going to pay up to get a 63, when they can say, well, shit, for $5 or $10 or $20, whatever it is, I'll just get a 64. Now, there's enough spread between 4s and 5s to where you don't have that same thing, especially between 64s and 65s and 66s as well, too. But no, Don will not take payment in dongs. Is that what it is? The total is 800 trillion billions dongs. I don't know how to read numbers that big. Let's see. Yeah, that's probably trillion. 800 trillions, it looks like, huh? Yeah. If that's the case, then I'll write a check. Can I write 800 trillion dong right on my check, and good luck cashing that? Get some 65s. You could use some more of those. See, Aaron wants MS65 Morgan, so might have to do an auction here pretty soon. I gotta try to figure out when I'm gonna do that, because my thinking was coming up here, I was thinking of maybe even doing some kind of a sale this Saturday, but just got too much shit to do. I mean, if I did any kind of a sale on Saturday, and I was going to probably do like World Silver, I just know I can't ship it right away, because I got October 15th coming up pretty quick, and that's a big tax deadline, and I'm starting to get swamped with some work on that. So Yeah. And then October 19th and 20th, which is a Monday and Tuesday, I was thinking about maybe that would be the 2 days I'd do the 10,000 wheat cent bag break, but I'm not sure that's going to work because something came up. I still might try, though. I still might try those 2 days, but if I do it Monday, it probably won't be until later in the day, and then Tuesday might be earlier in the day. We'll see on that. Yeah, it's probably between 63 and 64 is $10. Yeah, there's like nothing there. It's like real tiny. They're stopping your insurance coverage. You don't need any more therapies, APS case. Yeah, I know nothing about that, Big Dave, but sorry to hear that. Yeah, I don't. Considered custodial, huh? Yeah, I don't know anything about that kind of stuff. 70 slabs would be perfect for Saturday. Well, could be. I mean, it'd be a little easier to go through those than a big kilo of world silver coins, or a couple kilos, whatever I decide to do. But then having to like deal with payments and shipping them all out the next few days. Like I said, I might have to. People might have to just realize that, yeah, you might not get them mailed out the next morning. It might take a couple days or a week to get them mailed out, which I think people will deal with that. Your taxes will be done Friday. Yay. Well, gotta get them done. Gotta get them done. Could use some more world silver, too. Yeah, it's just, like I said, it's just too much shit going on. I'd like to get it all done, but the whole thing is I could do the streams, no problem. We can bang all those out. But then, after I do a World Silver stream, I have 50 things to mail out, because there's a lot of different coins and a lot of different buyers. Believe me, I'd love it if like if there was only 2 people, get 2 heavy hitters in there that just buy everything, piss everybody else off, but then I only have 2 packages to mail and 2 invoices to send out. That would be awesome for me, but it doesn't work that way. Same thing if Don, if I have to buy a 70 Morgan dollars or whatever, or is it Morgan and Peace dollars? I don't even remember, but if I had to buy all those from the shop, then yeah, it'd be fun to do an auction. I'd have fun doing that and help you guys get some good deals too. But then they're not going to go to just 2 people. They're going to go to 30 or 40 people, and then same thing with the wheat cent break. I mean, I got that already planned out, but it's like, after I do that, that's 20 packages to mail out, because it's 20 different buyers, plus all the free giveaways. There's going to be another 10 or 20 packages. So it's just, that's why I can't just do streams every other day like that. I mean, it's just too much mailing, because I got other shit to do too. Pop, are you related to Corn Pop? Think Biden lying Corn Pop would have cleaned his Craig Durbin, you're nothing but a lying, dog-faced pony soldier, so I don't know what you're talking about. Quit spreading them lies. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, shit. Morgan's and Pieces. You like the plan? So, yeah, well, my plan is on Friday we're having our coin club meeting. Saturday we're supposed to do our giveaway, or at least pick our winners. And then maybe right after that I can end that stream and start up a new one, either looking through some world silver or doing maybe a silver dollar auction. I don't know. I have to figure that out. You ever been to a caucus, Craig Durbin? No, you haven't. No, you haven't. You're not but a lying dog-faced pony soldier. No, you haven't. Make the buyers the winners for the giveaways. Well, Aaron, I can't really do that, because there are a lot of channels that do that. They call them buyer giveaways or support or donator giveaways, or because whatever they call them, and those are considered pay to play and right along the lines of gambling, and in any event, it violates YouTube rules, all those pay-to-play kind of deals. So, I'm not going to have only the people that pay me money be eligible for giveaways, because that's not right. even though so many people do it. Birthday's coming up on the 27th, says Elton. Well, happy birthday. Very, very cool. No, you didn't know anything. It's just opportunity. Yeah, no, Big Dave. Now, yeah, the only thing I know about anything like healthcare and if you got Social Security and Medicare issues in particular, I know if you're ever having trouble with the government on those and they're like the people at the administrations aren't really helping you out, whether it's Social Security or Medicare, call your local congressman. Whoever your federal U.S. representative is in Congress, they have contacts. There's usually someone in their district office that has direct connections with Social Security Administration and also deals with Medicare and all that. And they have special numbers they can contact to get shit done. Now, they can't make magic happen, but if you think you're being wronged by any... And that's the same for any federal agencies. If you're a veteran and you're having problems with Veterans Affairs, call your local congressman. If you're having problems with any government agency, call your local... If you think they're treating you wrong and you're not getting to someone that knows what they're talking about, you call them up, and they have special numbers that they can call and talk to higher-ups and get shit done. Because then what happens is now they've helped you out, and you're their local congressman. Now they think that, you know, you're going to be more likely to vote for them, which maybe you are if someone helps you out. So, and the only reason I really know that is because in college I interned for my U.S. congressman and worked in their district office. I didn't go to D.C. I just worked back in Illinois in the district office, and that's basically all we did. Is people would, like, veterans would call up, like, trying to deal with the VA on different things, whether it's, hey, I just need to get my Purple Heart medal, or I just need to do this, or they're having trouble with their medical stuff, and then people would call not getting their Social Security or not getting the right answers on stuff, and all we'd do is we'd have different offices at the plate. One would be just dealing with Veterans Affairs, one would be dealing just with Social Security stuff, and just be working on those cases. They were just caseworkers in the office, and that was their job, is to help out the constituents in our district and get their matters resolved. And that's one of the perks of being a member of U.S. Congress, is that, you know, you have that access and people listen to you because they know, you know, the administrations, they know that if they don't work with you, then you might not fund them as much. You might not be willing to vote for as much of a budget for them, or you might get really pissed off at them and you know try to defund them a little bit. So, and the congressmen, like, it's all, you know, they all have the budget approved by the, you know, it's part of their congressional budget to fund their district offices. So they love doing it because they can help out people in their district and get stuff done, and then all of a sudden, oh, look, Congressman so-and-so did this for me, and Congressman so-and-so did this for me, and you should definitely vote for him because Congressman so-and-so helped me out. So that's always something to do. If you're ever having trouble with it, like, even if the IRS is bugging you, or any government agency, if you're having trouble with any of them and you don't think it's right, that is definitely one of the first places to go. Is call your local congressman. Whether you support them or not, they don't know that right off the bat. Just say, hey, I'm having trouble with this, and I think you might be able to help me out. And there probably is a caseworker that deals with those government agencies right in the office, and they'll help you out. And their district legislative offices are totally separate from their campaign. Well, they're supposed to be totally separate from campaign offices, so they probably won't know, you know, all they'll be able to do is look up to see if they really do represent you, like if you're really at part of their district, and they don't need to know if you supported them or what. They won't even, they're not supposed to have any of that information. Now, when I worked for my internship, and actually got paid, I actually had a paid internship, which was pretty rare back then, but, you know, connections don't hurt too. But I got anyway, while I was there, we weren't allowed to do any campaign-related stuff in the office, right? But every single person that worked in that office also worked on their campaign separately, and they got salaries from each, of course. And our district office was a really nice office. It was a pretty big place, had a big lobby, conference room, and then probably like 12 different offices in there. So it wasn't super big, but it was pretty nice. And So we did all of our stuff there dealing with constituents, and then right across the hall, there was one little room. It was like a storage closet, right? Across the hall separately, and all that was in there was a file cabinet or two, and then a big copy machine, and there was like just like in one little computer. It was like stuffed in there like a little storage closet, and that was the campaign office at the same location. So when anybody like at work, the legislator had to do any campaign related stuff, you had to like leave the office, go across the hall into the little storage closet. Like if someone mailed in. So what happens is sometimes people would mail in their donations to the campaign, like, oh, here's $1,000 for the next run, right? So they'd mail it, but they'd mail it to the district office wrongly. They're not supposed to do that. They're supposed to mail it to the campaign office. But, we can't control where they mail it. So it would come in. We would actually have to then take that out of the office, go across the hall to the campaign storage closet, make the copies of it, and then run it through there, and instead of like using the copy machines at the congressional office. It was pretty interesting, but fun stuff. Make the buyers the winners. Okay, I'm scrolled back too far. Happy early birthday. Somebody else here in chat's got a birthday coming up, just so you know. Mr. Don Barry's got a birthday coming up, I hear. I believe it's this month. I believe it's coming up soon. Popcoin King, what's up? Supposed to be non-biased. Did that when it was taking me so long to get Social Security. Got it rather soon after. Zayden said they would check into it. Well, yeah, I mean, that's... Like I said, you can... But if you just call up Social Security yourself and try dealing with it, or if you're having trouble with the IRS or any government agency and you just try to call their whatever number on the statement they give you, man, good luck. I mean, sometimes it goes through and it's not that bad. It just depends on who you get, because not every employee at the big agencies is equal. Let me tell you that. So if you get someone that really knows what they're doing and is willing to help, then you got lucky and maybe things work. But you don't always get that lucky. So, all right, let's see. We want to do another contract? Let's do another contract. Let's go fertilize field number 22. That's right around the corner. November. I thought it was October, Don. For some reason I thought it was coming up like next week or 2 weeks or something like that. November, huh? Maybe my intel is incorrect then. Back in the day, we used to have our Coin Club newsletter, and in our Coin Club newsletter we would list everybody's birthdays that month. But when I took over the Coin Club newsletter, I kind of put an end to that tradition. Mostly because I didn't want to have to keep track of whose birthday is what, because really what would happen is we'd list the people's birthdays that month, right? And it would just be at the top of one of the pages newsletters, like, oh, October birthdays would be so-and-so on the 10th, and so-and-so on the 15th, and so-and-so. So that's what we would do, and would I get thank yous when we'd come back to the meeting and say, oh, great job on the newsletter, thanks for listing my birthday there? Never. Never would happen. But you know what? I'd get a lot of complaints. Oh, why didn't you list my birthday this month? It's my birthday too. Well, shit, I didn't know. You never told me when your birthday was, bro. Or, oh, it's actually my wife's birthday and she's a member of the club too, isn't she? I didn't know that. How am I supposed... So it was always complaints about forgetting somebody's birthday rather than... So it's like, so you know what? There's an easier way to do this. Let's just not put that column in the newsletter anymore. And so... There we go. Don is finally going to be out of his teen years. Yeah. I think you might be thinking about Ben Box Breaks, not Don Box Breaks. Lion Dog Face Pony Soldier? Yep, exactly. Popcoin. Crying out loud. Don is already 3/4 into the grave. Come on, man. Talk to you later. Gonna get... Hey, have a good one, Big Dave. Great job on the newsletter. So happy to have my birthday in there. Exactly, JW. Exactly. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, JW, they say, is what they call them. Let me pull something up here. So I gotta get the newsletter out for our coin club now that we think about that. Now that you mentioned that. I think Don's lying about his birthday, though. I'm pretty sure it was October. Pretty sure. But, I don't know. Might have to do some more investigating on that, then. He's just going to tell me that, so then when I have the meeting on Friday for the Glendale Coin Club, and don't mention that his birthday's this month, then he's going to complain later that I didn't mention his birthday was in October. I think that's what he's trying to do here. Oregon trees, what's going on? Just working on these couple fertilizing contracts as we're... Did we speed up the time on this? Yeah, we're at 30 times. Yeah, sometimes that happens, Popcoin. I think it's Don. He won't tell us when his birthday is. The cat stream you're talking about, Don, that I mean, you can watch the Friends of the Felines anytime you want, but yeah, they usually eat breakfast 1 a.m. our time. Between 1 and 1:30 they start feeding them, which is between 4 and 4:30 a.m. Ohio time is where they're located. So these are growing, 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 growing. Perfect. Now we're getting some money now that we've been harvesting our field a few times and doing these contracts. Might need to start thinking about what we're going to buy next, and I haven't really thought about it too much. Figure let's just pile up a bunch of money, and I mean I'll eventually spend it on something. I'm not worried about that, but. I guess the question is, do we buy more land, or do we buy more equipment, or... Let's kind of think about this. So what we own is these 3 fields right here, which we turned into one big field. So that's what we own. I mean, I guess at some point it makes sense to start buying more land so we're harvesting and farming for ourselves. And I think long term... The plan for this map is going to be, this is what we own here. I want to work this direction up to where I can then buy the biogas plant, and then we can start doing the silage. You know, because it has the bunker silos there, and the problem is there's not really. I mean, there's just as this field here is where we would grow corn and then just take it right over to here. That's probably because you don't want to be like harvesting a bunch of stuff here and then having to drive so many trips because it's a lot of stuff. So I'd probably be... So that's the plan. Maybe start buying fields and eventually end up with this over here. I don't know, so maybe we buy field 10. That's 530 grand. 17 is only 260. 9 is 290. Oh, 6 includes all this, and that's 850 grand. 500 grand. So yeah, maybe we'll buy field 10. I don't know. I'll keep an eye on field 10 and field 17, I think. And we're going to look and see. Let's go back to the map overview. We're going to keep an eye on see what's growing on them and if they're ready to harvest, because that's when we want to buy them. Is right. So 9 is ready to harvest right now. And what is on 9? 9 is soybeans. So we can just basically buy that right now and get a free field of soybeans. That might be the way to go. That might be the way to go. Buy the elevator. Buy some land. Land 7 and 10 are good. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's the plan. I want to start working my... So I probably will eventually buy all these. I do like the idea of getting the one that has the crop, but maybe I don't need that because I'm growing a bunch of soybeans now. What's on 10? Oats? Oats, nothing wrong with those. 10, I would rather have 10. It's a nice big square field that's grown. So maybe when that one's ready to harvest, I'll buy it. With 7, what's on 7? 7's ready to harvest. Cotton. I don't like cotton. I'm not doing that. I don't have the equipment anyway, and I don't want to run it and deal with it. You can plow 7 and 10 together. That's a good point too. I might do that. So maybe that's the next thing. Maybe I'll buy 10, and then 7 after that at some point, and then like you say, plow them together, because that sounds like a good plan. Yeah, I've done contracts on it. There's just like a little area that you got to plow to connect those. That'll be real easy. Mikey, what's going on? Buyer Boys put his vote in there. Very good. There's a Dodge truck on YouTube called that. Nice. Buy Field 6, then you can get your cows. I'm not doing any animal stuff on here. It's just... Nah, we've already done that. We've got the trophies for it. I've had my fun with raising the different... The only animals we might try are the horses. Because there isn't a trophy for raising horses on here. Okay, we finished that contract. So we haven't done it, and it kind of looks fun. Let's see, growth. Are these ready to go yet? Nope, not yet. We'll end that contract on 22. Collect. And we're getting a bunch of harvesting in here, but it's all small fields that I don't want to mess with. Any more good fertilizing? There's fertilizing on 17. Where's 17 at? Right next to my other field, I think? Yeah, let's do that one. So Mikey says he had fish sticks and fries for dinner. So Mikey, do you like fish sticks? Do you like to put fish sticks in your mouth? And then you must be a gay fish, right? Very good. Fish sticks and fries. I had me some, I don't even know what you call them. I mean, I don't know. I live in Southern California where there is tons of Mexican food here, but I really don't know the difference between a taco, a fajita, and a burrito, to be honest with you. It's meat in a shell is what So did I have tacos tonight? Or did I have fajitas? Or did I have a burrito? I don't know. But I had some chicken and cheese and sauce in a flour tortilla. Whatever the hell you want to call it, that's what I had. It was on a big shell, so I'm leaning towards burrito. But the meat was more like fajita meat. I don't know. I don't know the rules. I don't understand the rules. So Mikey bought his first ounce Blackbeard silver round for $30. Not familiar with that one. Is that one actually made by like some government? Is it a real coin, or is it just like a round made by some private mint? I'm guessing round because you said round, but not really familiar. Horses suck, says Craig. Okay. Sure it wasn't kitty. No, I'm sure of the meat because I bought that at Ralph's myself, and I used my Pantelligent Smart Pan. I do have a Smart Pan, which I got for Christmas a couple years back, and I don't use it very much because it's kind of a pain in the butt. But it's a Smart Pan, and every now and then if I want something cooked just right, like if I want to make a steak in a pan, I use my Pantelligent Smart Pan. And unfortunately, the company went out of business a couple of years ago, so they no longer support the app for it. But it was a great... I mean, I guess it was just too expensive, and it didn't really work as well as they thought it would, or some people... So what it is, it's just a frying pan that has a temperature sensor built right into the center of it, and then the handle, it's got like a battery and Bluetooth in it to where it connects to an app on your phone. So in real time, it monitors the exact temperature of your pan to like 0.1 degrees, and it has recipes in there that basically tell you, turn up the heat, turn down the heat, and then once your heat's at the right point, it tells you, okay, do this, put this in the pan, and it tells you, okay, flip it now, and if you follow everything and you get the temperature just right, and they actually have another, you can buy, what are they called? It's one of the, like a smart, that you plug into your, you plug a power cord into, to where if you put you can connect like a hot plate plugged into a smart outlet, so the app will even control the temperature just by turning on and off the power to a hot plate. So basically it cooks the meal for you at like a perfect temperature, and all you have to do is put the food in and flip it right when it tells you. It's kind of cool. But I like using it, like when I cook a steak, for example. Like, I mean, look, if you're going to spend... Now, the one I did the other day, it's a bad example because I only spent $1.99 on it because it was a good deal. But if I'm going to spend like 10, 15, 20 bucks on a good steak, and I don't feel like, going outside and cooking it on the charcoal grill, I want it done right. I don't want to accidentally overcook it. I'm not a real chef. I don't know just by looking at it if it's still medium or medium rare or well done. I can't do that. And then if you just timing it's one thing, but getting the heat is right too, because if you just set your stove to medium, that temperature's going all over the place. Or if you set it it's very, very inconsistent. Especially I got an electric stove, which is just even more inconsistent. So this tells you the exact degree what your pan's at, and I don't know, I got it down on this thing to where if I have my pan right at like about 380 degrees, I know, and it, based on how big the steak is, I know exactly how to leave it in there, and it comes out perfect every damn time. So that's how I like to do that. So I also used that tonight when I made my chicken, just because I wanted it to be nice and caramelized. So I wanted my pan to stay at a nice consistent 375 to 400 degrees. I just like it because it's easy to monitor the temperature. But it's made by the Anonymous Mint, huh? There are no rules, says Oregon. Right, exactly. Oh, it's getting dark here, speaking of no rules. So, am I gonna be ready to harvest this yet, or is it still growing? Still growing, okay. So we'll probably, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna pause the time, or just go to real time so it doesn't get too dark for us. And once we're done with this contract, we'll fast forward through night until it's morning again, because it just gets too dark in this game. I can play it, it's fine when I'm looking into my TV, but on the streams, for some reason, it just looks like so dark that I'd rather not do that. Betty Crocker would not be in for it. Meat is easy to cook. Instapot's where it's at. See, Craig Durbin, that might be too done for me, though, because I like a nice medium rare. I like a bloody steak. And really, when you cook it in this pan, I mean, this little thing, the recipe, and for certain dishes, they got this thing down, like or like if you don't know how to make an omelet, like this pan that tells you the exact temperature to put it at, like the whole thing, when it basically comes out perfect, because there's no way to screw up if if your stuff's at the exact temperature and you're putting the stuff in there at the exact time. I mean, it's easily duplicated, so it's really cool. I mean, it just sucks that, and the app was a good thing too, because as you'd follow directions in the app and everything, you could do that, and they would, at least when it first came out, they would upload new recipes all the time as the people at the company would perfect the recipe, right? And then they would release it onto the app, and you'd turn it on, and oh look, there's all this other stuff that I could make. It's for people that like to cook, that really don't know how to cook very well. So I think it's a great idea, and it's just unfortunate that the company kind of went out of business and they don't support it. So the app hasn't been updated for like 3 or 4 years probably, and so it's just whatever recipes they had at that time, that's what you're stuck with. And now I usually don't use the recipes. I only use it for like when I cook the steak, because their steak thing, like, you put in exactly how many inches thick it is to the nearest eighth of an inch. You put in how you want it done, medium, medium rare, medium well, whatever you put it in. And let me tell you, it's pretty spot on. And it tells you, it's even like tells you when to take it out of the pan, tells you to set it, you put it on your plate, let it rest for the 5 minutes. It has all that built in there, and I'm telling you, it comes out pretty much perfect every time. That's great. So that's about the only recipe I ever use that thing for. But when I make other stuff, you can put it in freestyle mode that basically just is like a real-time temperature gauge of your pan, which is kind of fun sometimes when you're cooking. Alright, so that is that. If it's a little red, then it's me. Yeah, see, I like it more medium rare, so I can't just go by the juices. And if I'm cooking a steak in a pan, Craig Durbin, I want high heat so it gets a nice, crust on it, right? With the spice, which really is just a little bit of salt and pepper, really. You don't need too much. But what this recipe they build in, which I really like the way it comes out, is the last 2 minutes that you're cooking at it, you're supposed to put in like a tablespoon of butter and then a sprig of rosemary. And that butter and the rosemary mixed together, and then you're supposed to baste the steak while it's cooking the last minute or two. Oh man, that just tastes so damn good. Not to downplay your steak cooking in your smart pan, but you did make the best wings. Hey, that sounds good too. Now, could I make a steak in a pan without my smart pan? Probably, because I've done it enough to where I kind of know how it works, but would I be as confident pulling out that I know this is going to be the perfectly done without cutting into it right away? Because you don't want to cut into it right away. You want to let it rest. You're supposed to do that. No, I wouldn't be, because I don't know without the temperature going. Is my pan right now at 330 or is it 430? Well, if it was at 430, I'd know it'd be smoking like a motherfucker. But I wouldn't be as confident on that. So, all right, we're gonna sleep for, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, about 11 hours. That's about right. Let's sleep for about 11 hours. Oh yeah, correct. So yeah, the last minute, I think it's 2 minutes before it's done, it tells you to put the butter in the pan, and there's already a little bit of juices from the steak in there anyway, but then that mixes it, and then you put a whole sprig of rosemary in there, fresh rosemary, and I just love, that's just perfect. I love that flavor. Sometimes you put a little bit of garlic in there, but if you put the garlic in there, especially if you chop it up, then it starts popping and splattering all over you, which, yeah, if I want a little bit of that, I'd just put a little garlic powder on the steak, along with the salt and pepper. That's the way I would do it. Alright, I thought this would be ready to harvest after sleeping for 11 hours. I guess we're wrong. Oh wait, here it comes, just catching up with us. There we go, ready to harvest. So, we'll get our fancy harvester and get our harvest going on. Start harvesting these soybeans. Oh, I just hit my tractor. Okay. Actually, what's the price of beans right now? Used to burn stuff in the restaurant. We'd light rosemary like incense. Yeah. Oh, we never took our money for the contract, so let me take that money. Ooh, a $10,000 fertilizing contract. We might get that going. $9,000 there. $9,000 for sugar beets on little fields. No, thank you. Thank you very much, but no thanks. So yeah, we got a fertilizing for 10 grand. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and accept that right now, because we're going to do that while this guy's harvesting. So chicken wings, huh? My mom used to make, like when we were kids, back in the day, my mom would get out, like, she had an electric fryer that you'd plug in and splatter oil all over the counter, and she used to make up some chicken wings and that, and then we'd have chicken wings sometimes, and I never really, I didn't like them that much when I was a kid, but for whatever reason. But, yeah, that's about, I never really make chicken wings myself. Unless it's like frozen stuff or whatever, and you just pop them in the oven on a big sheet pan or something. It's about the most I would ever do for wings at home. Never actually, I don't think I've ever, I don't say ever, but maybe never. I don't think I've ever just like bought like raw chicken wings at the grocery store and said, yeah, I'm gonna go home and cook some chicken wings. I don't think I've ever done that. I mean, I've bought like all the like whole chickens and all the other parts of chickens, and you know, you throw those on the grill, and but probably never chicken wings. They're just too small. Pain in the butt. What's up, Lincoln Central Coins? Craig Gerber did 20 pounds of hot wings in about 20 minutes on his charcoal grill once. Yeah, that'll get them nice and Nice and flavored, huh? Get that nice smoke flavor. Was it a fried Eddie? No. So we had a fried Eddie too. This was before that. It was like just a big electric. I don't know, like it was like almost like a square shaped, and you just put like a little thin. It wasn't like a deep fat fryer. You just put a little bit of oil in it, and it would splatter all over the place. Now the fried Eddie, that thing, we got one of those like I think that was sometime in the early '90s. Those things were out, and my memory of those is we'd use those to like make chicken nugs and stuff and tenders, and it was just awesome to have. We would make fries in it mostly, but I just remember one time, I think we had the Fry Daddy, and then I think we had the Fry Grandpa, or the Fry Granddaddy, whatever it was, a little bit bigger one. And I just remember it was like this tabletop, just, you know, deep fat fryer, just this big circle thing, you know, you'd fill with oil, and then you'd put this little plastic lid on the top of it when you were done to keep the oil from, I guess, getting bugs or something in it, or dust, or whatever, and, I just remember one time, I don't even remember how old I was, but probably, you know, definitely somewhere between probably 12 and 14, that kind of age, and I decided I wanted to make some fries in the Fry Daddy, so I just plugged the thing in and to get it hot, and apparently I might have forgot to take that little plastic lid off, and, you know, when I go to put my fries in there, I noticed the oil looks a little thicker than normal, and so just before I put the fries in, I wanted to stir it. Like, what's in there? And there was all this like black goop in the oil. It's like, what is all? Well, the whole lid just melted into the oil, and that was a big mess. Yeah, that might have been the end of the Fry Daddy. Lincoln's a breast man, no meat on the wings. Yeah, you know. So what exactly? So yeah, so when I go to some place and get chicken wings, it's like, gosh, you know, it's kind of a pain in the ass. It's, first of all, it's messy. You just get a little bit of meat, and it's like all the work. And I mean, the taste is fine, but you know, the taste of the, you know, just if it was just some chicken tenders would be just as good. And to me, at least, I mean, I guess, yeah, right out, you know, with the bone, meat on the bone, it's a little bit better, sure, but for the effort involved and the pain in the ass factor, you know what? Just give me some nugs. You should try to make homemade crispy buttermilk chicken. I've made fried chicken before. The wings were a side to your steak. Nice. Very nice. Oh, I started a contract. Where was that contract? Field number 6. We should probably get that guy going. Field number 6. Let's go. To keep the oil from going rancid. Well, that's probably part of it too, but yeah, just a big electric skillet. Okay, Craig, yeah. And really, we'd only use it. The only time I ever saw her use that thing is basically when she would make chicken wings on it. I don't know why she would use that instead of just a pan on the stove. I don't know. But apparently that's what we would make chicken wings in. And then I remember, yeah, once when I finally moved to California, I had one of those. It wasn't like the Friday. It was a little more fancy. At one point, I bought a, you know, countertop fryer just because I saw it at Target or something. Like, oh, this would be cool to have. But it's like, you know what? You put all that oil in there, like, what do you got to put, like, half a gallon of oil in the thing, and I just didn't use it that much, so it was just, so I ended up getting rid of it, because I would use it to, like, make fries, like, one time, or to make some chicken tenders, or whatever I'd make, or some nugs, and it'd be great and all, but then I wouldn't use it again for, like, a few weeks, or a month, or, like, 2 months, and then when I'd go, and just have the oil sitting there, and it's like, I just didn't think it was good. It'd be one thing if you used it every day or once or twice a week, but I don't know. So we don't have access to this land. Bullshit. We're on a contract. And I didn't get all the way to the edge. Oh well. Not my field. Not my field. Close enough. Did your mom ever make fried mashed taters? Never any fried mashed taters. We made mashed taters, for sure. Hello, Mr. Kittle, says Hidden. What's going on, Hidden? What is going on? What am I getting emails here for? Oh yeah, I posted a video today. So I'm getting emails of people leaving good and bad comments about my videos. That's good. Just bake stuff like that. Yeah, you know what? Me too, pretty much. I mean, and that's what I would usually do, because it's like, yeah, if you have, like, stuff in a deep fryer, yeah, like certain things like I said, chicken or fries, it is a little bit better. It tastes better, but if you, depending on what you're buying, you know, you cook in the oven, it's not that much different. And I know some people, they have air fryers and they swear by them, but never got into that. I mean, I got a toaster oven, that works pretty well on a lot of stuff. Leftover mashed taters, fried in patties with cheese. Oh yeah, it should be like potato pancakes and stuff, kind of. So I guess that's kind of similar to that. Where the couple of $10 gold Indians just said you were going to send you? Oh, Hidden, I guess. Maybe they're just lost in the mail. So, I mean, that's on you. I can't be responsible for what the Postal Service does, so. The Ike today was awesome. Well, a couple people didn't think so, Green Go. I don't know, I've noticed on my videos lately, I must have pissed somebody off recently. Like, more than normal. Because I'm always pissing people off, apparently, but I must have pissed somebody off more than normal, because I'm getting, like, thumbs downs on pretty much everything I do, like at least 1 or 2 or 3 on everything I do. I mean, sometimes, I mean, usually I would post those, and at least the first day I wouldn't get any, because, yeah, the first day are people that are on your notifications gang, and probably like your content, or at least support you. But, I don't know, I must have pissed off somebody, because, like, 2 minutes after I post that, I already got a thumbs down, and then, like, 5 minutes later, there's another one, so. Somebody out there is being a hater, which, like I said, doesn't, you know, it doesn't really affect me too much, but it's just, would be nice to know, like, now if they just are haters, that's one thing, and I'm never going to be able to fix that, but it's just, if they think I'm doing something wrong, then it'd be nice if they just said so, and maybe helped me out, but whatever. You watched it, there's always haters. Oh yeah, Oregon, absolutely. So am I going to do a foreign silver coin auction this weekend, or wait until the weight bag's on? I'm probably going to wait on the foreign stuff, Mikey, mostly. I mean, I'd like to do that, but I don't want to have to ship out all the stuff. With the foreign stuff, it's a lot more than... But I think tomorrow I might be meeting up with Don Barry, it sounds like, because... he helped me get a bunch of silver dollars, it sounds like, that I might be doing an auction for this weekend. So we'll see about that. And that's a lot easier to deal with, because if, you know, I'm selling slab stuff to people, slabbed Morgan and peace dollars, those are just so much easier to pack up and ship than a bunch of random coins that I gotta figure out which coin's which, and who gets what, and put them all in flips, and... send invoices out for all those. It's just so much more work. Thanks for the views, haters. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Nah, just... mostly it's just kind of... maybe one thing if they were bitching about or complaining about the actual content, but it's... you know they're not doing that when, like, 2 minutes after something posts, you get your thumbs downs. It's like, well, whatever. Fuck you. Please tell Mr. Durbin I said hello. Well, he said hello, Mr. Durbin. That's from Hidden. I'll let this worker start down this row, and we'll empty it out. Now look, I'm not crazy enough to think that I'm going to put out videos and just get 1,000 thumbs up and not 1 thumbs down. That's kind of crazy to think that every single person's going to like everything you do. No, of course not. So Nobody out there gets, especially once you start getting a lot of support on your stuff. Again, you're going to get some thumbs down. That makes sense. Not everything's for everybody. Fine. But when there's just people doing it just because, you know, I don't know. Just seems kind of catty. Pretty childish. Did like the coin today. Did send a message. I did see that. I did see that, JW. And I did not respond to your message, did I? Probably not. I don't know. I gotta check my Gmails, and I gotta check my Discords, and I gotta check all that stuff. But yeah, the one that we showed today was a 1961 to 2011. It's dual dated, but it was made in 2011. Eisenhower, and he calls it a modern hard times token. It's just a silver medal. It's not an overstrike on an Ike dollar. It just has a design similar to an Ike dollar in the obverse. And it was made by Daniel Carr of the Moonlight Mint. And it was the 50th anniversary of Ike's farewell address to the nation, where he warned the people about the growing military-industrial complex. Now, I did see some comments, and maybe that's where a couple of the thumbs down came in. They just said they didn't like the design, because the way the metal looks, it, you know, like on the obverse, I saw one comment saying it says, "In MIC we trust," instead of "In God we trust." Well, they're saying, oh, Ike would have never liked that. He would have never stood for that. Well, yeah, that's kind of the point of it. It's like kind of a, you know, it's a hard time. It's supposed to make you think, and it's 50 years later, and I don't know. So some people said, you know, maybe it was the actual content. Someone out there didn't like it, but that's fine. But so yeah, Dan Carr made those as like kind of a modern hard times token, kind of a thing to make you think about the different issues of the day and think about your politics and all that. And I think he made 120 of those in silver, and I think he made like another 150 or so in copper. The silver ones, I think he originally sold for $85 a piece, and nowadays, like graded like that, I think retail, when I list that on my site, it's probably going to be in the $175 to $200 range, somewhere in that range. So that's kind of what they go for, I believe. And it's one that doesn't come up very often, because a lot of people like those, especially people that collect Ike dollars. They see that one and are like, oh my god, I gotta have that, because it's got Ike on it. And yeah, so even though there's a mintage of 120, like, you can go on eBay right now and there's none listed. You go into eBay completed listings, you can't even find one that's been sold. So they just don't show up very often. It's just... Get a silver and a copper. That would be cool. That would be cool. Mikey saw some colorized silver rounds. They look cool. Sometimes they can. Don't like videos? Just move on. Absolutely, Oregon. Absolutely. JW has automatic thumbs downers. Yeah, I mean... Seems like I got a couple of those lately. And it comes and goes in waves, I think, because I've had that happen before, where, like, every day, like, for, like, almost a month, like, whenever I'd post new stuff, like, boom, I knew, like, right away I was getting 2 thumbs down. It's like, okay, whatever. You know, and then, like, then after a while, I'd get none. I mean, you know, you don't get, at least for me, the way it's been working, is I don't get any thumbs down, like, the first day or two, usually. But then if I go check it, like, a month or two later, yeah, I might have 150 thumbs up and, like, 2 or 3 thumbs down. It just happens over time, especially when non-subscribers and people that really don't follow you start picking up the video when they're searching or finding it out there in the interwebs. That's fine, but it just sucks when you know it's just like a hater out there that just, as soon as you post something, they're just thumbs down, they don't care. It's like, whatever. Go waste your time somewhere else, bro. But usually after you block someone, you get the automatic script. But yeah, and that's the whole thing. If it's just a troll like that, eventually they'll get bored with it. Especially if you quit talking about it and quit telling everybody how much it bothers you, like I'm probably doing the wrong way right now anyway. But oh, that's the whole thing too, like in live streams, as soon, like, if you ever get a thumbs down, and then, like, you mention, hey, I can't believe I got a thumbs down, hey, whoever it is out there, you're gonna get, like, 5 more thumbs downs just because you said it. That's like a rule of live streaming, I'm pretty sure. I even see that sometimes, like in Rob's streams, like somebody will finally mention, because, you know, he gets like, what, 800 likes? Of course he's going to get, if he's only getting 8 dislikes out of 800 likes, that's 1%. That's an amazing percentage, and people should be thrilled about that. But there's always somebody in chat saying, oh my God, how do 8 people dislike this? And you know what? Right after that someone says that in chat, as long as chat isn't moving by 100 miles an hour, the dislikes just go from 8 to like 14, like right away, because there's at least 5 or 6 people out there that just think it's funny to jack with that one person that is complaining about the dislikes, it seems. And if Rob ever mentions it aloud, says, oh yeah, I can't believe I get dislikes either, boom, he would probably get another 10 dislikes, just because people would be doing it for the attention and to try to get a comment out of it. So that's like a rule I would tell live streamers, like, don't if you get it, don't even mention it, because it's not like the person's gonna switch their mind. You'll have other people just jacking with you at that point. Oh man, you're on a spending freeze for the next 2 weeks. Spent 1 year's worth of income in the last 2 weeks. Uh-oh, Craig. Well, hopefully you got something cool. If your coin store has more German silver, you're gonna buy it. Like, what are you looking for, Mikey? Anything in particular? Because I know I got some German coins in my mix of world silver for sure. I got some of the slightly older ones, like the ones from like the late 1800s up to about World War I, like the German half marks and the marks. And I also got some from Third Reich, like some of the 2 mark and 5 mark pieces with the eagle and holding the swastika. Got a couple of those, I think. But Don Barry says those belong to him. He needs all those. I'm not allowed to sell those to you guys, apparently. But we'll see. We'll see how that works. If he's there when I auction them, maybe he gets them, right? Farmer K, what's up? If people said who disliked this, they probably did it. I never disliked it, but if I did, it's a... Yeah, Mikey, yeah, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, it would be a big deal if it actually affected the people's streams or affected, you know, like if there was some kind of, like, thing that happens, but really, there's no difference if you get 2 dislikes or 5 or 10, as long as you got more likes. Now, if it was like a stream where, or a video that had 10 likes and 30 dislikes, yes, that'll start affecting things, but it doesn't really matter. If you remember the stream with 30 dislikes, I was losing my mind. Kittle needs to show off some Roman coins. I mean, I don't even know if I have any Roman coins right now. I know I got a Greek coin. I got one of the Greek owls, which are pretty badass. I even did a video of it way back in the day. Is this thing ready to empty? Not really. We gotta figure out where we're gonna sell these soybeans is what we kinda need to figure out. Which is this screen. Oh, I get real annoyed on RFT when there's gotta be someone to say, whoever disliked this video is dumb. Right, exactly. But JW, as soon as they say that, I always notice that like 2 or 3 or 4 more dislikes happen almost instantly. Almost instantly. Just to really piss off that one person who complained about it mostly. If I'm going to watch a video, I wouldn't say always. If I really don't like what someone's doing in a video, I mean, if it's someone that I actually subscribe to and I want to support them and keep them doing content, then I just don't hit like, maybe, if it's something I really don't like. But I'm not going to go dislike them because I don't want to discourage them from putting out stuff in the future that I really like. But, I mean, if I'm just watching random videos that show up in my recommendations, if it's something I really don't like, yeah, I'll hit dislike. That's what it's for. And I think that might keep YouTube from recommending similar crap that I don't want to see. But, alright, so soybeans, they're all over the map. At the grain elevator, 1,800. Grain mill, 2,500. Port Southeast, just over 3,000. So, I think we're going to Port Southeast to sell. Sure losers. Oh yeah, on the giveaways for sure. Yeah, that's what's coming. So yeah, that's the thing. When me and Don do our live stream, giving away the gold dose pesos that each of us are giving away, and then I give away the South Park toys for Kittle Got Game. I'm sure the stream's gonna start out fine, and we'll have, I don't even know how many people will be watching because I don't know what time we'll be doing it, but whatever, we'll have a bunch of likes right away while we're giving away some free shit in stream, and then as soon as we do the draws and use the random comment picker, there'll be dislikes for sure. No way around that. Because somebody there just automatically thought they were going to win the gold, and chances are you're not going to win the gold because there's only a couple people that can win it, and people just don't realize that. Can't give them to everybody. Whatever. Got half a truck of soybeans here. Loving it. Oh, there were some jackasses in there tonight? Oh, sorry, I missed it. Here, if you have some thumbs down, YouTube. I don't know about that, or I don't see why they would. I don't see why they would. What I've always heard on it is it doesn't really matter. As long as your total percentage of likes to dislikes is high, then it's fine. But if it ever goes to like where you have, 100 likes, but then you have 300 dislikes, then YouTube will stop recommending your videos to other people, pretty much. So it can affect it negatively if it's a huge percentage. But, yeah, that just doesn't happen unless you're just putting out real crap, I guess. I don't know. I mean, you can go look at, I don't know how many YouTube videos, and do you ever see a YouTube video where the number of dislikes is more than the likes? I mean, I guess maybe I've seen a couple videos like that, and it's usually just the person in the video is like, hey, let's see how many dislikes we can get, or something stupid like that, So I don't even know if that's like a real thing. It's almost like they don't want people to like be doing it. It's just like Facebook. You can only leave thumbs up. You can't even leave people thumbs down because they don't want people to be upset. It's like, it's kind of one of those deals, I think. Like JW always gets likes from Farmer K's. Dude, RFT tonight was nuts. Everybody was dying and trying to one-up you. Oh, jeez. It's like that Saturday Night Live skit that what Kristen Wiig used to do, where she would always one-up people. Like, man, you should have sent me a Discord message. I would have came in there and like made up some bullshit story that nobody could top. I could have done it. I could have done it. All right, what do we got? Try to do another contract while this is harvesting. Let's see, and then you go to the good fertilizing ones. Those are easy. They're low maintenance. Don't have to do anything for them. Not really. I don't think there's any fertilizing to do. Bunch of little harvesting jobs. That's one thing I don't like about this German map, this Felsbrunn map, is just when you look at the map, there's just not really that many huge fields. I mean, really, there isn't any. I mean, there's a couple size fields here, but on the U.S. map, the Ravenport, you had some massive fields that were like the size of all this would be like one field almost, and so you could get some big dollar contracts for doing. Here, it's just a bunch of small contracts for the most part. I mean, I guess you get done with them quicker, so maybe it doesn't make that much difference, but. Leave mad faces on Facebook. Well, you can do that. True, you can do that. Or you can just, like, do the laughing face. So, like, if they say something really sincere and, like, they really, then you can just leave the laughing face so they know that you don't like what they're saying. Yeah, there's a little bit of ways you can dig at people, I guess, on Facebook, Fire, but. Truthfully, for channels you'd like to follow, you put the thumbs up. Yeah, pretty much. Combining 11, 12, 13, and 14, huh? Yeah, I guess that could turn into something. I do like what Oregon said. Like this road here, I've done contracting. This is just like a little thin dirt road, like right between these fields. You can bind these into one big field easily, 7 and 10. I probably will do that. That sounds too easy. And maybe that's where I'll grow corn and stuff on 7 and 10, and then I can just hop on this road right over here to the biogas plant to do the silage, and then maybe get 6 going as well if I buy 6 eventually. But I don't know about 6. 6 is going to be one of the later ones I do, because when you go into the lands, 6, you got to buy all this other land around it. So this is 853 grand. It's a big chunk. I mean, 7 is 500 grand, and 10 is 530 grand. So, but this one's 853. I mean, it's just so much more expensive for not, that much more land. So I'll probably buy 7 and 10 next. Maybe I'll get 17 just because it's a nice field right next to mine. I probably won't combine it with the ones I already have, but I'll be buying these 3 as I think the next few. And once I start getting some more cash, then I'll buy the equipment to do the corn and sunflowers, I think, which that's easy. It's just another planter and a header I got to get. And then after I get that going, then I'll buy the forage harvester and get the biogas plant and get that going eventually. Because really, the whole goal is to get $10 million. That's what we're aiming for. $10 million. So did I start another contract? I did not. I don't see any that I want to do. There's no fertilizing jobs at all on this whole list. It's all harvesting and transporting. And the harvesting jobs are just crap. I don't want to do any of them. Kittle doing a super chat with that story. I mean, we could do that. We could do that. Way past Gringo's bedtime. Alright, Gringo. Have a good one. Don't like how you can't get rid of concrete roads? Oh, you can't? Like even in the editor? Oh. Yeah, maybe that's just the way it is in Germany. Maybe that's more realistic. I don't know. We're paying Slovenia? Oh, jeez. Well, JW, especially because you were doing that Illinois map where the whole damn map is like a big field. So yeah, that's gonna be a big difference. Alright, I'm dismissing this worker for a second. I want to go around here and clean up the stuff they missed. Because it bothers me. And so I can get my other tractor starting to plant. Never seen anybody do sunflowers on here. Dude, I've done them on my other map on streams before. Sunflowers are pretty cool. But maybe we got 800 grand. Maybe we'll do I want to start doing that yet though? I think I want to wait till I at least get another field before I start getting this corn and sunflower equipment. Because really the harvesting's easy. You just got to buy a new header for this, and I can harvest corn and sunflowers. So it's not that much. It's probably under 100 grand. And then the other thing I got to do is mostly just the planter. I got to buy a different planter, and I think I got to get a cultivator. Because I think I also got to cultivate the land to do corn. Is it just corn I got to do that, or do I got to do it for sunflowers too? I can't remember. So yeah, there's a few pieces of equipment I gotta buy before we start doing corn. I know that. Sunflowers whenever they're a contract. Yeah, that's easy. Yeah, I don't have a corn header yet, but that's easy to get. It's more about the whole planting of it. Takes a little bit more equipment, I believe. So I don't know why the worker just doesn't get all this. Doesn't look like it's that far out of the way. I mean, I guess I understand why they don't let you plow over the regular concrete roads, because I guess if you have traffic enabled, would the game be able to figure out that you took those roads out, or would you just have like cars all of a sudden driving through your fields and stuff? I mean, maybe that's probably what it's about, but just haven't fell asleep before we got to the sunflowers. Maybe. Okay, so we got a bunch of field here ready to start planting. Turn no man's land into one field of soybeans. Nice. Yeah, you'd have to have a few harvesters working that, for sure. This thing is just about cleared out. There we go. Do I have any soybeans already in my silo? That's another question. I don't think we do. No, none. We just got a little bit of sunflowers and a little bit of corn in our silo, and that's it. That is it. At least I'm honest, you know, I ran it for 4,000 hours, so... Yeah, actually, I think I got just about 4,000 hours on this channel now, watch time in the last year. So we're just about, now I just need to get the, 1,000 subscribers, and then I can start making that big cash that the streamers make. I'll put that there, in my garage. And let's just double check that we don't have to put lime down. Soil composition. We do need to lime our field. Damn. Okay. Wow, I didn't think we were ready to do that just yet, but good thing we checked. So let's get the lime spreader. Guess I'll play it out while watching. I thought you were playing on the Xbox. Alright, unfold. Alright, I gotta line that up better again. I don't like the way I line that up. I still don't like that. I want to make sure I don't leave a path that's unlimed on the side, so if I go a little too far over, that's fine. So let's go ahead and turn this on. And I think that's going to mess me up, so let's go over there. Because I know my field cuts that direction. And I did miss a patch, damn it. I'll fix that. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Nephew had to go, so now you switched over to the PC. You got too many farms. So yeah, I think tomorrow, I don't know, maybe it's even out right now. I don't even know when that's supposed to come, but Fall Guys Season 2 is supposed to be out tomorrow. But does that mean, like, midnight Eastern time, so it's already out? Does it mean midnight Pacific time, so it's going to come out in a couple hours? Or does it mean, like, really, like, middle of the day tomorrow sometime? I don't know. So I'll have to look into that and might have to stream some Fall Guys Season 2. Just to see if there's any differences, which who knows if there are or not. They're supposed to have, like, different maps and different, like, things to unlock and different costumes and all kinds of shit. It's already tomorrow for Mikey, exactly. Exactly. Do I go fix that one little bit over on the side there? Of course I'm going to fix that, of course. And this guy's not going to get all that anyway. So of course I'm going to go over here and do this real quick. Boom. But I don't know why it just did that, because I know I'm going to have to go around the whole field anyway, because it misses little parts like that part it just missed, so whatever. Let's just turn this on and hire the worker again, and we'll go around and fix all of it when it's done. You know what? I'm leaving a little bit too much there. No, we're canceling that. I screwed that up. Got too close there. It's got to be perfect, right? You can't miss any of the field. Not when you're talking about putting the lime down. Can't do that. That'd be bad, okay? There we go. That's a little bit better. Make sure we're overlapping a little bit. If it was only cross-path, yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, I don't know why they didn't set it up that way, but that'd be cool. Just need more hours to get monetized. Should have it in March. Yeah, you just got to do live streams is the thing. That's like the only way to do it. Like on my coin channel, like I had the subscribers, but just trying to get the watch time was a battle because most of the videos I did on my coin channel are like, 50 seconds long or 45 seconds long or 1 minute long at the most in most of my videos, and even if you have 1,000 people watching those, you don't get any watch time off of it. So, but once I started doing live streams, and it's like, and as long as you're getting like more than 10 or 15 people to watch the live stream, the time just adds up and you get it in no time. You'll be there. Yeah, I mean, I guess, we're still growing, so, I mean, I'm not really in a hurry or anything, though, so it'll come. We'll get up to that 1,000 eventually. 2 hours or more each, yeah. Well, that's the thing, though. As long as you're getting, some people, or if you're getting people to watch it back later, as long as, I mean, you got to figure out, what is it, 4,000 hours you got to get monetized, and then you need, 4,000 hours. So you figure out how many hours per day that is on average. You need like 12 hours a day on average on your channel, or 13. I forgot how the math works out, but so yeah, as long as you're earning more than that per day on average, by the end of the year you'll be monetized. So just got to keep up with it. That's why I keep trying to tell SoCal Box Breaks on his coin channel. It's like, who cares if there's a day or two where you only get one hour of view time on all your old stuff, but as long as at the end of the week you do a stream and you get 100 hours, then it makes up for all that, and just do one of those a week and you'll have it. So, had all your hours except 2 before you got 1K. Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't plan that out really well, because most of mine, I guess my channel just grew subscriber-wise, my coin channel at least, way faster than my hours did. So, especially when I did the 1909 SVDB giveaway with you guys, like, just grew way faster because of that. And so I think I didn't get my hours until I was almost to like 1,500 subscribers or something like that. But it would have been nice to be monetized for some of the earlier fun stuff we did, but whatever. Remember, we were at on this channel here. Well, yeah, because right now, Oregon Trees, I got a 250 subscriber giveaway video. I posted that like 2 weeks ago, and told people they have until this weekend, until Saturday, to enter on that. So just people, and I told people over on my coin channel, because I think I got like 2,700 subscribers on my coin channel, so I told people I was doing it. Told them to come over to this channel to get in on the free giveaway. So I think probably about 200 people came over just for the free giveaway. So speaking of free giveaway, if you're not in on that giveaway and you want to win a couple free coins and a couple South Park toys, go look for my 250 subscriber giveaway video, and you still have a chance to get in on it. And if you want to win some free gold, go to my coin channel and look at my 2,500 subscriber video and get in on that. There's a chance. Yeah, Oregon Trees, people like free shit, so it's one way to do it. Stealing my idea for a 2,500, 250. Perfect, JW, perfect. We usually don't talk about ideas, but once the ideas are out there, then they're out there, so. No, JW, and that's what I did on my coin channel. I told people that... Now, I got a lot of people just entering to win the free coins there, but I told people if they also go over and tell me they've entered the gaming channel one, then I'll let them win something extra if I pick their name, and I've got a few people to do it at least, so... Mikey, go to bed. Mikey, it's okay if I miss the patches at the ends of the fields, because what I'm going to do is, once this is done, I'll go around and get all those at once. I just don't want it to be missing things in the middle, where I have to go back and... So I'll go around and get the ends. That's easy. Because I'm not even driving right now. I'm having my worker do it. So I can switch over here, because this guy's almost done. A little slow up that hill, isn't he? That's scraping the ground or something? Let's get my truck out of the way. And of course it missed a few patches. I'm just going to go park the truck over here for a second. Right in the middle of this guy's field, because I'm a bad neighbor. Alright, I'll fire the worker. And I'll finish this whole field myself. Look, I'm going to do all this myself. Fired the worker. This is me driving now. I can do this part, no problem. Needs repair? Yeah, it might. That's probably it. Yep. Probably the header or something, yeah. I used to go through and like go to the thing and like the shop and repair everything, but let's check our tractors and stuff. Sort by repairing. Yeah, it's down to 37%, the header, if I sort from lowest to highest. So now, just because it's so much easier, I just go right to garage and I go over to the header and I click L3 to repair for 558 bucks, and bam, totally fixed. So much easier to do it that way. Now, not as realistic, I know, but whatever. Saves me from having to put a little workshop on my farm or having to go to the store to fix stuff, that's for sure. Okay, it looks like I did harvest all that except for a little bit at the end of this part. Mikey, go to bed. And Mikey, if you got anything for show and tell that you want me to show everybody during our coin club meeting on Friday evening, make sure you send an email with show and tell in the description or something so I know you want me to use it for show and tell. Just that little bit right there? Come on, man. Not realistic. Unlike unsub, unfollow. Yep. Take me out of the realistic farming Discord group and put me in the gaming videos only. I know how that goes. Alright, so that is done, that field. We'll go over here, we'll put our pipe out. Overshot. There we go. Let's confirm where we're going to go sell this soybeans, because I used to like to just fill up the silo and wait until we get high demand, but you know what? We're still trying to raise money here. We're just starting things out. It looks like for soybeans, which is the second to last column towards the right there, $3,009 if I take on the Port Southeast. That is where we're going. So that is that. We'll go park our harvester. We'll let that guy keep liming up the field. Come on, buyer boys. That's only if we win the lotto. It's only if we win the lottery. Yeah, I don't know if we can show the coin club that, so... What, is Mikey trying to be like Party Pickle, staying and lurking for the whole night? And then he's gonna, like, chime in another hour from now? I'm sure Party Pickle's watching right now. I'm sure of it. John Deere gang, yeah. Some of them would appreciate... Yeah, probably some. Come on, light poles. There are a lot of obstacles on this Felsbrunn map, let me tell you, JW. And these guardrails, not a fan. And these roundabouts, not a fan. Oh, come on. What was that? A little mailbox or something? What is that thing? Is that supposed to be garbage? FS? Farming Simulator? Something... What is that? It says something ever... Farm, go play the game? I don't know what that's supposed to be, though. I think that's a garbage can. Because if it was a mailbox, they probably wouldn't let you reach into it. But, like, someone vandalized it. Hello... Hello, man? Love, maybe? Or hello, Nan? Hello, Van? Hello, Ivan? Does that say hello, Ivan? Okay. Not sure. Not sure about that. I'm thinking that's a garbage can. Is there another one up here? What is this thing? The hell's that supposed to be? Is that just a light? Like a street light? Okay. Germany's difficult. Thanks for the great stream. Keep up the good work. Check out New Start from Scratch on 6 Ashes. Out. Definitely. Sounds good, Oregon Trees. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, and for those of you guys that aren't following Oregon Trees already, does some farming sim and does some really cool stuff over there, too. So make sure you check him out. Looks like he's starting a new series. From scratch. Yeah, they've been putting a lot of roundabouts around me too, Buyer Boys, and where my family lives in Hawaii, they put them all over the place because they think it looks fancy and stuff. And believe me, roundabouts might be more efficient and might work according to all the math and the numbers in Europe, under the assumption that people know how to use roundabouts and stuff. But here in America, they don't work. Because you get people stopping, not knowing what to do. You get people in accidents. It's like nobody knows how to do it. Alright, I think this is Port Southeast, so let's just sell these. Oh yeah, there's my money just going up and up and up. Are we going to break $1 million here? I don't know. I don't know. Probably not. 962 we're up to. Sweet. So I think we're going to have to check that map again and check our neighboring fields to see if there's anything... Damn it. See if there's anything ready to harvest on them, though, that we want to just take. Get a free harvest. So yeah, if you're living in just like a fancy gated community or just a nice neighborhood somewhere, and they put a roundabout out front just so they can landscape the middle of it like this thing we're driving through right now, that's one thing. Because that's, you know, yeah, if you're just trying to avoid one stop sign and you put that in just because it looks fancy, it's not a big deal because it's never going to be high enough traffic to matter anyway. It's just there for cosmetics. But when they try to like take a busy intersection and they convert it to a roundabout, it doesn't seem to work. At least not that I've seen. I need to cut through here, I think. I might as well fill up with gas while we're here, hey? No, it didn't fill up all the way. Do I have to be like back a little more to fill up? Yeah, right there, okay. Okay, I guess we're full now. Another 168 bucks in fuel. We'll go park our truck back at the farm. The field there's ready to harvest, it looks like, whatever's on there. Oh, no, it's not. Almost. It's just some sunflowers. Oh, I missed my turn. I forgot where I lived. And you go right here. And this guy's just finishing up. Beautiful. Beautiful timing. The guide rails, exactly. We use it to drift around, so smoke. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can do that on the roundabouts. Alright, I'll cancel that worker. He missed one little spot there, didn't he? Got it. Did I? Still doesn't look like I got it. It still doesn't look like I got it. I don't know, whatever. Close enough. I just don't want to leave big patches like this as the main concern. And of course I missed that right there. Alright, we got our field all limed up except for a couple little spots over here, I think. We'll get that. Probably down here too, they usually miss. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. And the rest of it's probably good. Oh, just a little bit here. Just a little bit missed. And we're done. Fold this back up. Hey, y'all, sucks and is so expensive in real life. Mr. Marmello, what are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? What sucks and is so expensive in real life? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so let's do this, and now we can start planting. What are we gonna plant? What the hell are we gonna plant now? Let's see. We have choices between soybeans, oilseed radishes. We're not going to do that. We're not going to plant grass. We can do wheat, barley, oats, canola, or soybeans. Let's check the markets. Drop a lime in real life, that would just cost you... Oh yeah, all that to lime all that field? Yeah, that's not cheap. Let's check the markets. That's this tab. I mean, wheat's all over the place. Barley, kind of cheap. Oats are going up at Port Northwest. Canola's over $2,000 at a couple spots, but going down. I mean, soybeans still $3,000 at the one spot. We just did soybeans. Let's switch to... You guys are thinking oats? Oats gives straw? Yeah, I mean, so does barley and wheat. But oats is okay. Marmello says oats, oats, oats. Yeah, oats and bale. I haven't been baling the straw because, you know... Well, I got a small loading wagon as part of it. I should probably sell that loading wagon and get a bigger loading wagon. Then I would probably do the straw. It is some extra money, but I haven't been doing it, mostly just out of laziness and figuring, well, for the amount of money you get on the straw, might as well, instead of doing all that work, might be better off just doing a couple extra contracts here and there, you know, but I guess I could do all that. So we'll do oats then, sure. Try to line this up. At least get close to lining it up. I gotta hang it over there on the edge because my field starts going out that direction. I didn't make it nice and straight over here. So let's switch to oats. Lower, turn on, and there we go. We now have oats. We'll hire you to finish this for us. Yeah, it gets right to now. It's right at the edge. Okay, perfect. He's getting oats. This loading wagon just sucks. This little dude here. I think we should get the bigger loading wagon. Man, I need to get a power sprayer. A pressure washer. Look at how dirty my stuff is here. Crazy. Please, oats. Soy sucks. Alright, so I'm going to go right into my garage. I'm just going to sell that damn wagon. I think there's even some straw in it. I don't care. There's not that much in it. So let's go to my garage. We're selling this for 31 grand, I think we can get. Yes, sell. The vehicle tool has been sold. Okay. Boom. Gone. Now, we're going to go back into the tools. Go to loading wagon. Instead of getting that little guy, I didn't realize they were that much. 165 grand? Oh, shit. And that one there is 150,000? Well, why do I always buy this one? Why don't I buy this one? What's the difference? This one holds a little more and is cheaper. And this one holds a little less and is more expensive. Let's just take a look at them. I mean, I do like this one because you can put the glass roof on it, which is kind of cool. Which I'm sure maybe it's not real glass. I don't know. I've never owned one of these. What do I know? What about hops and the oats combo? Well, I think you got to mix them all together and make your oat and barley and hops and wheat soda. I do like having a roof on that. That's kind of fun. But I really don't need the roof on it. So that's that one. That's going to cost us 165 grand. What can we do with this one? I mean, I guess I should get this one. It holds more. It says shit maker on the side of it, which is kind of cool. I mean, why wouldn't I get this one? Configuration. You could even get an extension on it? Brah. Wait a minute. The extension makes it hold just a little bit more. Okay. 50. So it only holds 56.5 with the extension. Okay. This one holds 56 without buying an extension. Okay. You know what? I'm getting the green one because it looks better behind my green tractor. Sorry. I don't care. I do what I want. And I'm gonna get the stupid cover on it too. Am I? For an extra 5 grand, am I gonna get a cover on it? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Not for 5 grand. We're buying it. 165 large. Fetch my purchase at the store. It's waiting for me. What else do I want to buy? Let's start looking into our corn technology. What do we need to do this? I think I need a planter. We go right to the big guys here. This is the one I had on my other farm on Ravenport. I like this one. Nice 12 meter for 129,000. Works well. Also fertilizes. Gotta love that. I mean, there are smaller, cheaper ones, of course. Look at this little guy. Oh, that's just a little tank that goes with this, I believe. Okay. Yeah, it's only 6 meter. We gotta go for something like that. I mean, this thing's just crazy too. But I'm a brand hoe, yeah. And then I think I need a cultivator too for corn. I don't know if I need it for soybeans. So what cultivator would we do? I mean, this thing's just massive. Look at this monstrosity. We don't need that. Not yet. Probably not even on this map. That's just craziness. I think I had this one. 12 meter. Yeah, because we're doing a 12 meter planter. Might as well just get like a 12 meter cultivator. That makes sense. So there's another 89 grand. So is that 89 plus 129? So that's... Oh my god, I can't do math. That's like almost 230, something like that. 220,000. And then I need the header, the corn header. Let's just get the big guys here. Are they all 9 meters? Then there's a 12 meter, right? Well, wouldn't I get the 12 meter corn header? Probably. So that's another 90 grand. So is that 220? So it's like 300 some thousand bucks to get the stuff to make the plant corn. Black cultivator sucks. Yeah, I just got the... Oh, the cultivators, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't... I just can't see using that on this map. It's too much. Tom Murray says 308k. Okay. Oh, man. Well, we're planting oats right now. We can... I think I'd rather buy more land than just jump right into... Because I don't really know if I want to plant corn on my big mega field that I made here. No, it's not that big of a field. I think we want to go in and buy more land, which is this button. And let's look and see the growth. Any of these ready to harvest? 7's ready to harvest, but I think that's still cotton, if I'm not mistaken. It's still cotton. I don't want your cotton. This is oats, and it's still growing, I believe. Yes. It's almost ready to harvest. What was this one? That is potatoes, and I'm not going to mess with that. So maybe we're going to do Farm 10 next, once it's done. And no one's fertilized it either. Perfect. Is there a contract on Field 10 to quickly fertilize that? Nope. Lady Kid Nichols, what's going on? Fire Boys, Finger, okay. Muscles, nice. Mr. Marmello, Pigs and Hearts and Dabbin, perfect. Kittle Cat. Harvesting. Those are both sugar beets. I'm not doing those. Transporting, we don't set up for that. Soybeans, cotton. There's just like no good contracts that I feel like doing here, so that's when we go like this. Well, no, we're still planting. I don't want to speed up time while we're planting, because then half the field's gonna grow and half won't, so I think we just gotta like chill and we'll just do one of these crappy contracts because that's gonna take a long time to plant. We're not doing anything else anyway. There's a harvesting. What was another good harvesting? Harvesting cotton. I don't want to do that. I'm not doing it. I don't care what you guys say. Let's do harvesting these soybeans on field 9. Where's field 9 again? Right next to field 10. Imagine that. Harvest, and we'll borrow some items. Do we need to borrow the items, though? We don't need to, but let's do it anyway. Hell with it. Oh, I connected you. There we go. Every time you say Lady Kid Nickel, it sounds totally different. Really? Can I grow bamboo? No, you can grow sugarcane, though. Why, does it sound like I'm saying Lady Kid Nipples? Or Lady Kid Nicklies? Like some of you guys type it in there, because you guys don't know how to spell nickel. Lady Kid Nickels. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I hit that tree. Let's cut through this guy's field. This guy don't care if you cut across his field. You don't care. Sugarcane's yummy. Most corny stuff sucks unless you're accepting an award for Organic Farm of the Year. Well, my farm is totally not an organic farm. We use all kinds of chemicals and fertilizers and pesticides and all kinds of stuff on our farm. It's definitely not organic. Definitely not. Alright. Let's go ahead and harvest away. Are we back to farming? Yep. Stick a rainbow farm? I don't have a rainbow farm. Open the cover on that. Head to the farm. This tractor's slow. Nice, kill the bees. Well, I don't know. You want to go into a little bit of a Kittle rant with me here, Lady Kid Nickels? The whole organic versus non-organic stuff is a bunch of bullshit anyway. So how about that? What does organic mean? Or natural? What does that mean? Come on. We're humans. We are organic. We are natural. Everything we do is natural and organic. It's not artificial. Spreading all this lime on the field? Organic. Spreading fertilizer, pesticides, whatever it is that we make, all organic. It's all part of nature. We're part of nature. Everything we do is part of nature. So to tell me one, just because you don't like it, you call it, you know, chemical or chemicals or they're organic. It's a bunch of crap. Alright. Cyanide's organic. Is that okay? Should we all go start eating cyanide? It's organic. Why not, right? It's good for you. Bunch of bullshit. That was a Kittle rant for you right there. How about that? I do need a better planter here, because this is... I mean, I guess I really don't. Just slow. It gets the job done, but it's slow. A little bit of a money racket for sure. No doubt. Oh, and my favorite is like you go to a grocery store and they'll have like organic vegetables or organic frozen berries or whatever the hell they're selling. And you look right on and it says product of China. It's like, really? You believe that they're with up to whatever standards of organic versus... What's the opposite of organic? Inorganic? It's not inorganic. It's the same thing. So, I just like when they are selling things, or... They had one at Trader Joe's. I think they got rid of it because so many people complained about it. I'm pretty sure it was California Mixed Vegetables, it was called. It was a frozen bag of mixed veggies you could buy, and it was labeled organic. California Mixed Vegetables. And right on it in the fine print it said, product of China. It's like, how the hell do you have California mixed vegetables that are organic if they're coming from China, Trader Joe? Answer me that. What a scam. I was at the grocery store just this week, and I had a coupon for $1 off apple juice. I like apple juice. It was $1 off any apple juice. If it was the, what is it, the Ralph's brand, whatever it is. I forgot the name of the Kroger, whatever, the Kroger brand, right? So I'm looking at it, and one of them was just regular 100% apple juice. Sure, that's fine. But then there was 100% organic too. That was like $1 more. So I looked at it, and it's like, it says right on it. It comes from China or Brazil. It's like, first of all, how can you not tell me which country it comes from? And China, there's a big difference between China and Brazil. I mean, I understand, yeah, they probably mix it all together at the factory. They don't know where it's really coming from, but... I don't know. I didn't really go for it. I just got the regular 100% juice that also said China on it. You know, I usually don't like Chinese apple juice. Usually I'll find one that doesn't say China on it. What happened? When do we run over to Silence Muscle Show? We've been running over for a couple straight here. What are you talking about? Can imagine how horrible realized the lead and arsenic considered fine for organic. Well, lead and arsenic they're natural. They're organic. A lot of natural and organic stuff can kill you. Lady, you would flip if you knew what was stuff in your water. Yeah. Oh, I drink tap water. Nothing wrong with tap water. They give you the water report once a year. They'll tell you what's in it. On the map for fields, it looks like a rainbow, dog. Let's see, does it? I hate rainbows. Remember that? That was like one of the old South Parks. Cartman's like, I hate rainbows. I guess it kind of looks... I would say it looks like a rainbow. That one I guess looks more like a rainbow. Just got the 50 subscribers, Farmer K. Nice. Low, not so, sir. You are laying me down. What are you talking about? All I know is I hate rainbows. You know, the way they crawl up your leg and bite the inside of your ass. I hate rainbows. And Kyle's like, Cartman, what the hell are you talking about? Rainbows are those pretty arches of color inside. He's like, oh, rainbows. Oh, okay, I like them then. They're like, what are you talking about, Cartman? What crawls up your leg and bites the inside of your ass? Oh, nothing. Nothing, guys. Never mind. I forgot what episode that was, but it was funny. Collecting beans. Where do I gotta sell these beans at? Or oats, or whatever the hell I'm collecting. Soybeans. Train station mill. Where the hell's the train station mill? Right down here. Okay, I've been there. Farmer K is at 50 subscribers. Nice. What do we got here? Is that a swimming pool there? Wait, what was that? There's like some cultivated land right here that's not marked on the map. What is that? Interesting. Like a hidden field? Like a secret magic field? I've never been up here yet. Even though it's like right next to my house, I haven't gone up there yet. I don't have a car. That's the field by the castle. I've never been up there yet, JW. I don't have a truck. I didn't know there was a field up there. It's a dope pad? Is that where they grow poppies? A poppy field? Or the castle? I mean, are you telling me I should buy like a truck and go check it out maybe? Alright, let's get some emails here. I'm getting plenty of emails during this. Let's bring some email up and... Oh, wow, that's a long email. Come on. Holy crap, that's a long email. I can't read that. That's like... if I printed it, it would be like 4 pages. That'll be interesting. Ord is finished with his tuna. Nice, big tuna. Very nice. Didn't know there was a castle. Do you guys want to see the castle? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Ord, Alright, I think it's time that we buy a truck. I'm gonna get the little 1978 guy, of course. What color truck do we want, Lady Kid Nichols? Whoops. I want to pick a color first. Now, I like navy blue, but we got all these different ones to choose from. There is a difference between organic plants and organic chemical, organic elements in a periodic table, and it's how you combine them and spread them in plants, which are harmful. Oh, I'm sure. I'm not saying that some things aren't harmful, Mr. Marmello, but just when people label things as natural and organic just to try to make you feel better about them, it's a bunch of bullshit. It's a lot of marketing, in my opinion. Because some of the stuff that they say doesn't qualify for organic or natural is perfectly fine, and some of the stuff they say is natural is not fine. What color do I want? Lady Kid says purple? Like that? Oh, jeez. I don't know if I can have a truck like that. God. I don't know if I can do that. Alright, I guess we'll go for it. Jeez, that's pretty bad. Better still have my cool horn on it. especially with baby food. Yeah, see, I mean, I'm sure they play all kinds of games with the stuff, and or a lot of times, like, you'll see things that companies make. At least I notice it here. Is they'll have right in the store, especially when you're looking at store brand stuff, right? That's like a little cheaper than the name brand stuff. They'll have the regular type and then the organic right next to each other. You look at the ingredients and they're exactly the same. So how is one organic and how that costs like an extra $1? And then I don't know. So yeah, we haven't been up here yet before. Gotta watch these guardrails. No, this is not GTA, Orta. Apparently there's a hidden field up here. Can I buy it? I guess if I bought the castle, I get it. Can you buy the castle? Probably. This dude's got some driveway, doesn't he? Whoa. Whoa. Dad's farm qualified certified organic, but he doesn't want to pay them to come certify. Yeah, that's a bunch of crap. Oh yeah, look at there's the field. Wonder why it doesn't show up as a numbered field on the map. That's weird. So there's the castle, Lady Kid Nichols. Check that out. I'm playing a little parkour over here. Oh, I missed the jump. Bummer. Let's see if I can get a good view of my fields. Yep, there's my field down there. That's where I live. Am I gonna fall off the mountain? Almost. That's where I live, right down there. That's my silo, that's my house. Okay, fun. Whoa! I shouldn't have backed up right there. That was bad, okay? Just tried doing a little turnaround, that's all. Oh no. Well, so much for my nice purple pickup truck. Bum bum ba bum. Oh. Have to buy the castle from the field? Yeah. Now it's not my castle yet. Back to work. Alright, Big Tuna. We'll talk to you later. Better metal detect that? There's probably something to find up there for sure. Something faux show. Alright, so now I need to go into... First let's go to this. Now I need to go into the menu, to the map. And I need to highlight my truck here. R3 to select it. Pickup. And I can reset my pickup. Yes. This vehicle tool was reset to the shop. And boom, there's my truck back right at the shop. Brand new. Gotta hit some signs for mussel shell here. There we go. Did I miss that one? How did I miss that one? Come on, pick up the stupid sign. Nice. Was there another one I knocked over? Somewhere where? Jordan, how you doing? Hello and good night, I guess. Okay. Just doing a little collecting some street signs while we're waiting for our field to get planted. Trying to keep the roads of Fells Run clear. Clear of signage. Yeah, we should strap these in too, right? Let's do it this way. Fasten detention belts. Boom. Now they're in there good. Now they ain't going nowhere. California has the cleanest earth for growing food in the whole country? Oh, okay. Especially the land right around where I live, where it was one of America's first nuclear incidents. The Santa Susana Laboratory that had a meltdown in the 50s and spread radiation and fallout all over pretty much all of LA. Yeah, really good stuff. Cancer rates are a little higher all around than anywhere else, but they say it has no connection. It has nothing to do with a meltdown that happened in the 50s. Thanks, NASA. Apparently that happened. That was a real thing. But other than that, the water's real good. Northern California? Yeah. I don't know if I like a purple truck, I'll tell you that. Not a fan. You have before. I take it you never seen the soil reports. I know there's all kinds of stuff around here. Like I said, like less than 10 miles from where I live is where they had frickin' meltdown. I think it was in the 50s. And apparently there's still radiation all over from that. And people claim that they get cancer and higher rates and from the water around here, but I don't know. They tell me it's safe. The people say. But I know, like, Boeing and NASA are still paying hundreds of millions of dollars, like, all the time to try to clean up the soil out there. To try to, like, because I guess it got down into the water table, too, and they're still trying to fix it. We drive the train, maybe? Is it like driving a German train? Is anything written in English? Well, the time. Time's set to 8:06 on there, that's good to know. Does the horn work? Yep. See how good the brakes work. Let's try to stop real quick, right? Trains don't stop very easily, I'll tell you that. Very good, very good. Let's see how we doing with our planting. Getting close to done here. Again, we're planting oats on fields 18, 19, and 20. Northern California. Just by soil reports, Cali is the worst for soil pollution. Oh, that's interesting. Why, do we put too many chemicals and stuff on our fields, or is it just because the air here gets polluted? I don't know. I know they use recycled water here a lot, which seems like it's environmentally safe and stuff like that. So yeah, they basically take like all the runoff from the streets and stuff, and instead of like normally would go out just to the ocean or into the water treatment plant before it goes out, I guess it gets rerouted and gets used for landscaping. So we have like purple, I guess they paint them purple, like purple hydrants and purple like water lines and stuff all over the place that like run the landscaping and do like a lot of people like water their yards and a lot of the public spaces too, like the medians on the roads and stuff like that. And but it's just like, yeah, okay, I guess that's great that you're not using just fresh drinking water to water stuff if the plants don't care. I mean, if it's got electrolytes, that's all the plants need, because that's what plants crave. But what I don't like about the recycled water that we have, at least in my area, is that every place that they have a hydrant or a tap that has the recycled water, they put a big-ass sign next to it that says, recycled water, do not drink. It's like, okay, it just looks so stupid. I mean, so yeah, all over the place we got these signs saying, don't drink, recycled water, don't drink. It's like, well, okay. I mean, can't we just teach people not to drink out of purple water spouts or something? But I guess that's not good enough. You need a big-ass sign to tell people not to drink out of it. I don't know. Planting field 19 with a 4-row planter, gonna take a little bit of time. Oh man, I'd be leasing a bigger planter if you can't afford to buy one. Yikes. None too happy with the USDA? What's wrong with the USDA? They're the ones that stamp prime or choice on all my beef. They do a good job. Helper H has a full grain tank. Well, shit. Let's go help out Helper H. Water in Afghanistan for showers was recycled water. Taking bets on what kind of cancer. Well, apparently if you're not drinking it, it's probably fine. But yeah, even shower, you probably want, you know, fresh, clean water, because, you know, even in your shower, you might get water, like, I don't know, in your ears or in your eyes, or I don't know. It's probably not good to have dirty water if you can avoid it, but you'd got to take extra, you probably took a little extra care not to drink any, or use a lot of extra soap or something, I don't know. Yeah, the water runs right off the airport, right? It smells all like jet fuel. They don't assuredly answer my concerns about food safety for children and their ever-budding front. Monsanto does a lot of good for us. Monsanto does great stuff, don't they? All their pesticides and fertilizers and all those chemicals, they help. Without Monsanto, I mean, a lot less people in the world could eat, probably. I don't really have much particular knowledge or expertise or information about the USDA other than when I go to Hawaii, they have USDA checkpoints to make sure we're not bringing any fruits and vegetables in or out of Hawaii, pretty much. Mostly into Hawaii. They don't really care about what you're bringing out. Just really glad the shower head was lower than my head so you didn't get my... Yeah, I guess that's one time that you don't mind the shower head being low, right? Didn't smell natural. Jeez. Pretty wild stuff. So let me guess. This field that we're doing here, they seem to always do this. They give you, when you take the stuff for the contract, 57%, they give you a vehicle like this. We're already at 64% full on this. I'm guessing that we're going to need to make more than one trip. When they could have just given me a bigger trailer so I could make this all in one trip. So, you know, I'm just going to run this stuff right there right now. Screw it. I'm sure it's going to take 2 trips anyway. Motor smelled like the fuel tank, huh? Of course, they give you a slow as hell vehicle, too. Let's see, can I just go... I don't even know which way to go. We'll just go this way. It's on the other side of the castle, I think, so we can't go over that hill. We're going to go around it. I feel like we've discussed this before. I don't know. Oh, with Lady Kid. Whoops. Hit the railing while I was reading chat. Drugs are bad, okay? Marijuana's bad, okay? Oh, this thing is so slow. I should have just left this at the damn store and just brought my semi-truck. Done it all at once. Not using my truck for anything right now anyway, I don't think. And my truck would make it up this hill a little faster than 8 or 9 miles an hour, I believe. Mr. Marmello likes the purple, I can tell. Crashed it on purpose. Would I say that Cartman is a DEMA? D-Cartman? I don't know what that means, Mr. Marmello. I don't know what you're saying there. Cartman is a DEMA. Okay, buyer boys. Oh, man. Come on, man. Uh-oh, we got Lady Kid in here dropping the hammer on people's comments. Stand back, children. JW's in Louisiana. Didn't he just say he's at Fort Polk in Louisiana? Thought he just said that. That's fine, Lady Kid. I saw it. Everybody saw it. That's cool. Oh, we're going so slow in this piece of crap tractor. Oh, you meant if he's staying for the hurricane, what is it, Hurricane Delta or something I saw? Yeah, they just keep coming at you. Well, you don't know, did he know where it's gonna hit yet, or not until like tomorrow or something? Helper C completed their task. That's good. Helper C. Well, let's go see if they completed their task. Once we get this up to the field right here. Still got my road signs there, perfect. Let's just go around the field one time, making sure that they got all of it planted the way we like it. Haven't watched the news past 7, so we don't know. Yeah, I only saw it, what was it, yesterday I think, and they said it can be anywhere from Louisiana to Florida, so I guess that includes Mississippi and Alabama too. So they were just basically saying could be anywhere. I think it was still far enough away, but I haven't looked at it at all today. I figure you guys will do a video sometime tomorrow or Friday telling me where it's at. Clever will be out there looking at the sky saying, it ain't no worries, or something. So yeah, if it goes more west, then that's closer to JW then. Oh, do you think Cartman's a Democrat? I don't think so. I would say no. It's hard to tell, though. Hard to tell. I mean, I would think Cartman does like free stuff. But Cartman really hates hippies. You know? So I'm sure if they did an episode about all the people protesting, aka rioting through the streets and burning down stuff and trying to defund the police, Cartman would probably be out there with his police uniform and his, glasses on there, beating up all the protesters, saying, respect my authority. That would be my guess, if they put that into one of the newer episodes. So yeah, I don't know about that. Feel bad wherever it goes. Well, yeah, especially if it's a strong one. I don't know. They said it was going to be a strong one too, didn't they? Alright, we got a field planted full of oats here. Big old field of oats. So we're gonna go and put this back right here. We're gonna go get our new loading wagon at the store, since we bought that. Gonna be another wild ride, huh? Kittle, if this hurricane takes me, I can have your computer? Oh, okay. Timestamp it, screenshot it, save it. Okay. Oh, jeez. Well, I mean, if it's coming right at you, are you gonna, like, bug out or anything? Or are you gonna ride it out? Because isn't your roof already falling off from the last one? It was up to 4 before it hit land. Expected to at least get out. Jeez, that's crazy. It's all that warm water you got there in the Gulf. I got ourselves a nice loading wagon here now. Get tons of straw. And then next up, we got the fertilizer field. So let's get our fertilizer. But we can't do it just yet. This field's at 99% progress. Perfect. That means whatever's in here, I guess, is our money for the most part. The contract's going to be ending. Don't have the option to go anywhere, so you're going to be there. Oh, that sucks. Computer has a warranty, no matter how much the thing I do. At least this one isn't just sitting out there moving at one. Yeah, that was a bad. That was the bad one because get all the rain, right? Yeah. So let's go put our pipe out, fill this tractor up, and be done. Whoops. Took that a little hot. We're not far from you if you gotta run. I just didn't know if you were gonna try heading back up to Iowa or something. I know that's a little bit of a ways to go. Alright, back to go sell this. Even though we did finish the contract, okay? It says contract finished. So I think, what is this, soybeans? We could actually go sell this anywhere we want now. And taking it down to the train mill for $1,700 is not as good as taking it to the port southeast for $3,009. Do I want to take this all the way to the port southeast, though? I mean, we get like 12 grand, 13 grand if we do it. I guess we might as well do it. But what we're going to do is we're also going to, while we're on cruise control, speed this up to 30 times speed, and maybe by the time we get back, this will have grown a little bit. Look at all the birds eating my seed. Get out of here. Maybe by the time we actually get there with this, we'll be able to fertilize. So Monsanto is the devil man for sure. Too many USDA. Try not to crash and read at the same time. Totally corrupt. Yeah, I don't know much about USDA. All I know is, like I say, they put the prime stamp on the really good steaks, and they put the choice stamp on the ones that are still good but not as good as the prime ones. And if they put the select stamp on it, if you're at the cheapo grocery store, then don't buy that because it's just garbage meat. So USDA does help me out by putting stamps on my steaks. So they do at least that for me. And Monsanto, I don't know. I mean, I know that they make a lot of chemicals and stuff that help the farmers, and I know a lot of people complain about those same chemicals, but I don't know. I don't know enough about it to know whether they're doing more good or more harm or what the hell they're doing. I know they've been involved in lawsuits about their different some of their chemicals, the Roundup or whatever, but I don't know what even that's all about. It doesn't affect me, I guess. I haven't really looked into it or paid attention. Ooh, hit that ball. Prime, choice, select, canner, cutter. Take your pick, exactly. Yeah, there's a store here. Well, you go most grocery stores. If you're gonna buy a steak at at least the grocery stores around where I live, it's gonna be prime or choice. But there's like they have Smart and Final here, which is like a little cheaper place, and they have stuff in bulk too. Like, you know, so it's not like a membership club place like Costco, but you can get certain things in bulk. But there, they'll advertise, oh look, we got, you know, sirloin steaks for only $2.99 a pound or $1. It's like, oh, okay, and they get a lot of people coming in there, but you look at it, and it's like USDA Select on it. And you know what? For people that don't know steak, or people that don't know what they're buying, it looks good in the package because it's all red. There's no fat in it. It just looks like what a steak would look like in a cartoon, right? It probably looks perfect to the people that don't know. But when you buy that steak, it might have okay flavor, but it's going to be tough as hell. But I guess it depends on what you're going to do with it. I mean, but Yeah, but yeah, stay away from that. They're totally brainwashed by Bayer and Monsanto. Oh, I don't know I mean, if you're talking to me there, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know much about it. I just know that even if you don't know anything about what they do and all the details about it, like, I'm probably more in that group because I don't follow it at all. And I know, like, in Hawaii, where my family lives, there's people protesting Monsanto all the time and whatever. Okay, whatever. If you think they're doing something bad in your area, that's fine. If you have knowledge about that, sure, whatever. But as far as I'm concerned, I mean, I don't know much about it, but I know that you don't become some billion-dollar company making all this stuff. I mean, without people buying your products and liking your products and thinking they do some good. So, if that's being brainwashed, I guess maybe, I don't know, but I just think it's just taking a look at the market and being realistic and saying the, you know, whatever the propaganda is there against the companies, which is what I hear from some people, it's probably not all bad. They probably do some good for the world. Now, are there some side effects of that? Why am I driving this back? I'm done. That ain't mine. This is on a contract. That's not even mine. I should have left it there. Wish you could count how many hundred thousands of gallons of a Roundup. Like I said, so yeah, so maybe the Roundup does some bad effect for the environment, something, but is there a net good though? I mean, did that really killing all those weeds improve the crop yields enough to feed so many thousands or hundreds of thousands of more people to where there's still some good that came from it? Maybe, and it's not the only product Monsanto makes, so to like say that the whole company is evil, I don't know. I think that might be a little bit of a stretch on one side too. But like I said, I don't know the whole issue that much, and I really don't care too much because I really don't live around a bunch of farms. I'm not a farmer. I mean, I'm a virtual farmer here on the game, and it's really not an issue that is right in the middle of my life. So I mean, I don't know a lot about it. That's the whole deal. If you're chemical to kill one thing, it's going to have a bad side effect. Yeah, that's the whole point of it. You want it to have a really bad side effect on the weeds. You want it to have such a bad side effect on the weeds that it kills them, right? Of course. Or the pesticides. Yeah, you want it to have the side effect of killing all the fucking bugs. Of course. That's the whole point of it. So of course there's going to be effects. Alright, we got some repairs to do here. I saw something's down to 23%. So let's just go into my garage and let's just repair everything that lets me repair it. We'll repair that. Yes. We'll repair this. Yes. Oh, don't sell. I almost accidentally sold it. I might have accidentally sold things in here before, too. I don't know. Maybe I just did. Because the buttons are, like, basically almost the same. You gotta be real careful. Let me just go and make sure I didn't sell anything. Vehicle running costs adding up. And I think if I go here into my money, it would say sold vehicles 31,000. That was the loading wagon I sold earlier, so that's it. So we're good. We're all good. What happened? Says Muscle Shell. Well, what happened is we got a nice little purple pickup truck here, and we've been going around town collecting road signs. Muscle Shell. That's what happened. So we got ourselves a stop sign, a couple other signs in here, and let's go see if we can find another one or two just to add to our collection. That's what happened. Oh, here's a good one. This one's ripe for the taking. Hey, we got a 2-for-1. Oh, I forgot to take the strap stuff. I have to undo the straps. That doesn't matter, it went under there anyway. Where'd that other one go? I'm gonna have to search through here now to find the sign. Where'd it go? I know I hit another sign over here. There's a nice little bench with a trash can next to it. I'm sure that smells lovely. I thought I hit another one in here. It'll turn up later. It'll turn up later, I'm sure. Let's just grab this one. The zigzag sign. I guess that's the way they do it in Germany. Not so sure about... Oh! No. Come on, it's so tough to grab these signs. It's not letting me grab this one, why not? There we go. Perfect. Muscle Shell's basement's getting flooded. Yeah, could be. Could be. The whole bee thing has blown out of proportion an issue since somebody wanted to make some extra bread. Yeah, I don't know the whole thing about bees and stuff, but I know, like, I guess bees help things grow and pollinating and all that. I mean, I've heard that in school when I was a kid, but I don't know. There's a lot of bees. I'm not out there killing them, and I don't know if Monsanto is or not, but maybe they are. Don't know anything about it. As long as I don't have killer bees, and as long as I don't have murder hornets, then I'm cool with it. Okay, so let's put this truck with our signs over here. Oh, and we're still speeding up time. We need to stop that. Whoop, wrong button. Because now we can fertilize. Can fertilize our field. We don't need bees to pollinate. Probably not. I'm sure there's some way we can do that without bees. I mean, put a man on the fucking moon over 50 years ago. I'm sure we can pollinate corn or flowers or whatever the hell we need to pollinate. I'm sure it's possible. I'm pretty confident we can do it without a bee. Okay, thanks, because all my political decisions of importance over and through the South Park filter just to make sure. Yeah, I mean... Well, I mean, South Park is traditionally, at least back when it started, it was pretty middle of the road, and they would rip on both sides of most issues. Because they really weren't too political, they were just assholes. They just wanted to piss everybody off, of course, and be funny about it, which I appreciated that. It does seem like lately, like in the last few years, they've gotten older and more Hollywood and more influenced by Hollywood, I'm sure, and they have definitely become more liberal than they used to be. They're not really taking equal shots at both sides as much as they used to. Especially in the last couple of years especially when Trump became president and they made their character Mr. Garrison be like Trump and like a parody of Trump, and you really don't see them going at both sides as much anymore. Now, just saying, I mean, it's still a funny show and everything, but it seems like they've always been a little bit political, but it seems like they're more on one side than the other. At least the guys that make the show. Now, the characters themselves, who knows? I don't know. Butterflies pollinate, and other bugs that like flowers. Oh, believe me, I'm sure if it was really that necessary and we do kill all the bees someday, we still need to grow shit, I'm sure we can build a machine that's going to pollinate just like the bees do. I'm sure there's a way to do it. Might not be the cheapest way to do it or the most efficient way, but I'm confident that we can come up with something. Now, I'm not advocating for saying, hey, fuck it, let's kill all the bees just because I'm sure we could get away without them. No. Not evil. But if someone's out there saying we have to have them because without them we can't have food, that's 100% bullshit. Call that out any day. No problem. Alright, what else do we gotta do? Let's look for another contract now that we've sped up time a whole bunch. Hey bro, do you have a PC? Yes, I do have a PC. What's up, Alex Mava Plays Z? Now, I do have a PC, but right now I'm playing on PS4, but I do have a PC. But I play this on PS4. So field 17, we can do some fertilizing, but we're fertilizing with our stuff right now. Bunch of cultivating. Harvest potatoes. No, I don't want to do that. Harvest sugar beets. I really don't want to do that. And baling, huh? Do you have Farming Sim on it? I do have Farm Sim on my PC as well, but I usually play, like right now I'm playing on my PS4. So. Oh, science. Sounds like a mystery. Muscle Cell Channel is wondering what happened. Buyer Boys, JW Undiscovered, Lady Kid Nichols, Mr. Marmello, Aunt Orda, Ben Detecting, Don Berry. Refuse to learn it. Yeah, I like using my controller. I don't like using keyboards. I didn't totally outright refuse to learn it. I just cried about it a whole bunch and whined about it. So yeah, in case you guys don't know, Muscle Shell on his channel, he keeps posting videos about coin mysteries. And I have no idea what's going on. But if you guys want to try to figure out the mystery or be there when the mystery is revealed or something like that, I don't know what he's up to, but he's been spamming my subscriptions feed full of videos the last day or two. I think I've watched like the first 3 of them, coin mystery videos that Muscle Shell put out. But I think he's put out like 7 of them or something I saw. I saw it up to mystery number 7. Maybe there's more than that out now, but I haven't watched them all yet. I like how the signs rock around and like those straps just don't even hold them in. Like they would totally pop out. Like, should I try flipping my truck to see if the signs go? Everybody's like, yes, of course. Let's just try to take this corner really fast. Oh, one sign flew out. Where'd it go? Oh, it's over here. I'm gonna get this other stop sign while we're here, though. Can I just pull this right out of the ground? Let's see. I jump over my truck and just boom, right into the sign. Boom. I think I need my truck to help me. Tip. I wonder if it has some kind of a... I wonder if the mystery is going to be revealed sometime around Sweet Coin Miss. Or if maybe we're going to have to wait longer for the mystery to reveal itself. I'm not sure. I still don't even know when Coin Miss is, to be honest. Whoa. Did that go in there? I think it went in there. Kind of like... So I'm going to undo the tension belt and redo them just to make sure those are in there good. What do we got going on there? Thoughts? Well, we don't need bees for honey. We can make it from corn syrup, and yeah, I mean, I guess if you like honey, you're probably gonna want natural honey, and then you get the hippies. They tell you gotta have honey from your area, because if you get honey from outside your area, it doesn't help you, like, from diseases and allergies or whatever the hell it says. You gotta have local honey. Okay, fine. So, in an ideal world, and if you got the money to afford it, buy local, natural, 100% honey. But you know what? If it's all about the taste and you just want a little honey on your biscuit, I'm guessing if you just get the corn syrup fake honey, most people wouldn't know the difference. That's probably my guess. I don't eat very much honey, so you can take that with a huge grain of salt, because that I don't really know what I'm talking about, because the only time I really eat honey is if I go somewhere and get honey barbecue wings or something. Or every now and then, if I go get some McNuggets, I think for a half a second maybe I'll get honey, because I know my sister used to put honey, like dip her nugs in the McDonald's honey. But the barbecue sauce is just so much better that I just always get the barbecue sauce. I don't think that stop sign stayed on my truck. Is that it? Can I just knock that in there a little bit more? Close enough. Oh, let's see here. Oh, one thing, me and my friend try to join a game and then we can't join on me and my server, and that's what... I don't know. I haven't really done much in a multiplayer, like Alex. I don't know. He's on PC, and yeah, I haven't... Oh, you gotta have the same mods. That's right, okay. That makes sense. So one has to install or one has to activate it. It's not, yeah, you gotta have them say wings. Yeah. What's the deal with collecting signs? I don't know. Something to do while I'm waiting for my guy to finish fertilizing my field. And somebody's got to go around picking up all this signs that someone keeps knocking over. They ain't gonna pick themselves up, are they? I mean, actually they will. They just disappear eventually. And Muscle Shell told me to. He said, get them signs knocked over. Alright, this guy's getting close to the end of the field. That's what I want to do. I want to check. Check. Field number 10. There's a big field of oats. And is it ready to harvest? Come on. There we go. It's ready to harvest. I think we might need to buy this right now. So we're going to go to the lands, select 530 grand, and we're just buying it. I'm not even going to think about it much more. Now we own field 10. We're going to go harvest some oats right now. I think that's what's over there. Getting ourselves some free oats. You just deactivate them for that map. Okay, yeah. For that save file or whatever, yep. Makes some sense. Oh, look at this big field right here. Free harvest. Cha-ching. Wonder why they... So on my land here, they got this little building with the wood next to it. Like, but you can't sell it, but it's on my land, so I just have to deal with that forever, I guess? Okay. Get them oats. And it is almost midnight. Yikes. It's about time to say good night. Probably. I'm getting there. I'll tell you that. Let's see. Is this a field? So it's starting to harvest. I'm going to have to do lime on this next. Let's see. Nope. Beautiful. Now let's check these fields to see what the fertilizer guy missed. He missed a little tiny bit right down there. We'll let that slide. We'll just go ahead and pick this up right there, though. We'll clean that up. In the meantime, we do need to get this up to field 10. So start collecting them oats. I just finished that job. We'll go find that little spotty mist over here. Just right there. Very, very good. This thing is almost empty of fertilizer too. Down to 2%. That's not good. So we're gonna have to get some more probably by the next time we fertilize, which is fine. Leave that there. Whoa. That didn't come out very well. Come on, learn to drive. There we go. What's the deal with collecting all them signs? What's the deal? Well, now we're going to collect some straw. How do you like them apples? Alright. Oh, nice. Didn't know that was a big enough tree. Looked like a bush from further away. Put on my cruise control. Feeling good. Lady kid's gonna school us on some honey here, I can tell. Honey has more uses than just something to flavor your drink. Raw honey rebuilds tissue growth. And because of the bee pollen, they're making medical honey from raw honey now. Because our body's growing an immunity to antibiotics thanks to your cows. Good night. What do my cows have to do with bee pollen? I don't know. But apparently they're connected. No, I'm sure honey's, you know, I don't put it in my drink anyway. I don't own any honey. Like, I don't have honey at my house, so it's not my fault. I'm out of this one. I don't own honey. I don't have any drinks that I need the flavor, I guess. I drink water, like from the toilet. I don't have Brondo, the thirst quencher, or the thirst mutilator, or whatever they call it. Like, good night. Whatever, lady kid. You're probably, this is like lunchtime for you guys. You guys like wake up like halfway through the day, and aren't you guys usually up all night? Honey is very useful. Helps you save lots of money on the internet. Well, that's what Mr. Beast tells me, yeah. If you just install, like every time I watch one of his videos, I get like a 2-minute commercial about installing Honey on my browsers, and then everywhere I shop, I'm going to save money. But have I installed Honey on my browser? No. No. Will I install it on my browser? Probably not. You gotta go jump the Tesla super truck from the mountain. Yep, pretty much. I gotta go run this load of straw to the barn. Helper G's almost got a full grain tank. Good to know, good to know. It's a pretty small castle up there, by the way. Pretty weak. I expected it to be a bigger castle. I mean, it's like, what, got a couple rooms in it? Big deal. There's houses, like, where I live in Southern California that are way bigger than that. But, whatever. I guess they can only do so much. Only so much realism. Come on, how much money am I going to get for all this straw? Big bucks, big bucks. Let's see if it's worth it. Selling that straw. Build a bigger castle, yep. Oh, nice. 5,600 bucks. They don't really give you much turnaround room here, do they? Come on, brah. Agent, I'm helper jump off the mountain. Right into a pond. Beautiful. That'll void the warranty, I'm sure. Alright, we're gonna get this back up to the field at least. But I'm not thinking we're gonna be finishing this, because I told myself I wanted to be done by midnight, and it's 5 minutes to midnight, and I think it's about time. So we're going to get this here, we're going to switch over to this at least. Go empty out that harvester. Come on, fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. There we go, that's about it. Get the truck out of the way. There's that. And I think that's gonna be it. JW's off the bed. I'm gonna let this worker line himself up and get just started so he's ready to go next time. Nice and lined up probably. There he starts, and now we're gonna fire him. Back it up. Say, hey, muscle shell one last time for your road signs there, because I'm sure once we save and leave the game and reload it, all those will disappear. I'm pretty sure of that. I mean, we'll check. We'll check again when we play next time, but there's a nice collection for you. Several stop signs. Now, as a kid, when we would take road signs, well, let's just say if I took road signs when I was a kid ever, we would never take stop signs, because I figured, you know what, that's bad. You know, stealing a speed limit sign, or, you know, a no parking sign, or just a road, like a street sign to tell you what road you're on, that's one thing. But stealing a stop sign was like a whole other level to where, like, you know what, do you really want to be responsible for there being no stop sign and having someone get killed in an accident because of that? I would probably say no. So, if I ever stole signs, I probably wouldn't steal a stop sign. Alright, so that's that, we got that, and that's it. So, with that said, we're gonna call it quits for the night. We're gonna go in here, we're gonna save, take your bee murdering self to bed, yep. Absolutely. Then we'll go to save game. Saving. Don't turn off your PS4. And I accidentally hit save again, so we're going to wait again. And then we'll quit game. Nice. Alright, everybody, thanks for hanging out. And, I don't know what we'll play next, but we'll play again. It won't be too long. And, anyway, have a good night, and, we'll see you later this week. Thank you.